7:30, not 7. From Jack Pardee Memorial Stadium in Christoval, Texas, high school football is on the air, live and streaming on Concho Sports Network. Tonight's broadcast is presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. We are just 12 minutes away from this District 14 2A grudge match between the unstoppable force and the immovable object. As tonight, the district championship is on the line as the Christoval Cougars welcome their arch rival, the Eldorado Eagles, to town. It's Christoval and number 8 Eldorado. The grudge match, the backyard brawl, is about to happen tonight on Concho Sports Network. It's a great night for football, and we'll have it coming up in just a few minutes. But welcome to the pregame show, brought to you by Pixelcast Media. The Concho Sports crew is here. I'm Darren Prater, and alongside for the broadcast, Arlen Ponder. Arlen, good evening, sir.
How's it going? It's good to be here.
Got a good one tonight.
We have an incredible matchup. This is going to be a brawl.
Two traditional rivals, and that's enough to make this a big game. You see the victory line of Christoval fans as the Cougars get ready to come out on the field. But there are some real implications, not just for district, but for the state of Texas tonight. The Christoval Cougars, head coach Chad Otto and the boys, they are 6-1, overall 2-0 in the district. They are undefeated here in their house at Jack Pardee Memorial Stadium, currently ranked 13 in the state in 2A Division II. Ahead of the only team that beat them this year, the Roscoe Plowboys. They have wins over Wink, Grape Creek, Sonora, Goldthwaite, Rock Springs, and Menard. The only loss was to Roscoe 42-30, and that was in week 4. And they are still trucking along. Like I said, at least one poll shows them ahead of Roscoe, even though the head-to-head meeting. Only 2 teams have scored over 20 points on this Christoval team because they have one heck of a defense. They would be the immovable object tonight. But Arlen, the unstoppable force, has come to town, ranked number 8 in the state of Texas in 2A. The Eldorado Eagles.
The Eldorado Eagles, and they are, it's a short drive. I think it's about 18 miles, 20 miles, and they are arch rivals.
Absolutely. When you live this close together, you can't help but have a rivalry.
No, you can't. And whenever these two programs, steeped in tradition, you've got one that's been good throughout the years, and you've got one that's up and coming. And, John Long, Coach Long, in his second year, has this Eldorado team. They're performing incredibly well.
That's to say the least. 6-0, 2-0 in this district. They have wins over the Fighting Armadillos of San Saba, over Coahoma, Wink, Sonora, Miles, and Rock Spring. Now, there's only been 2 games that this Eldorado team has not scored over 50 points. And in those 2 games, they still scored over 40. Very good. 335 points to only 133 for their opponents. So they're a scoring machine against a team that shuts down scoring machines. We are 9 minutes away from kickoff. We'll take a break, then we'll come back and talk about our keys to the game and our players to watch tonight for both teams.
Our knowledgeable landscape professionals have been here to keep your yard thriving, rain or shine. At Schertz, we believe in keeping our nursery stocked with quality products that flourish in the conditions we live in. We call the Concho Valley home, and you can have the answers for your project, big or small. When quality counts, you can depend on Schertz.
As San Angelo's only locally owned bank, Texas Bank loves.
Back in Christoval, Jack Pardee Memorial Stadium, and tonight's high school football broadcast presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. See the captains out on the field, including Bo Jolly. We see him out there. Corbin Covarrubias. We'll probably be saying that name a lot tonight. And Sam Griffin, just a few of the captains. And Arlen, let's take a look at the keys to the game tonight and our players to watch for both teams.
Hey, yeah, and this is a great matchup. The keys to the game on the Eldorado side, offense is the key. They have to control the ball. They've been averaging 54 points a game, so they're going to have to do that every game, especially in this game. They're going to have to shut down Faba and Jolly. And one of the other things is on the Christoval side, the defense is solid all the way around. They've got to control the ball and be ball hawks. And just have fun. That's something the coaches said, that they had to have fun. They had to come out and play. The weakness is their depth. They have to stay healthy. As far as players to watch, on the Eldorado side, we're talking Corbin Covarrubias. He's an all-round athlete, gets it done on both sides of the ball. 53 completions on 98 attempts for 1,056 yards. He's 2 interceptions. He's averaging almost 20 yards an attempt. He's got 50 carries for 419 yards for 10 touchdowns, and he's averaging 104 yards a game. Another person, James Kimball, 45 carries, 307 yards, 3 touchdowns. He's averaging 7 yards a carry. And Cooper Metter, 9 receptions, 239 yards, and 6 touchdowns. He averages 26.6 yards per catch. Now on the Christoval side.
Woo, that horn is loud.
Woo, boy.
Avis and Budget Rent-A-Car bringing you keys to the game and players to watch tonight.
So Bo Jolly is on that other side. He's got 20 receptions for 393 yards, which is a 19.7 yards a catch, which is incredible whenever you start thinking about.
And we were saying his name 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Rushing, he's got 66 yards. He's got 6 interceptions, which I believe is number 4 in the state.
Wow.
For 6A all the way down to 1A. So he's got a great, presence and a great ball hawking capability. Josh Faba, 102 yards for 1,022 yards, averages 10 yards a carry. And that O-line up front for Christoval, we're going to recognize them here in a little bit because they get it done.
A lot of teams this year have run the play clock down to 0 or to 1 before they snap the ball against Eldorado just to keep them off the field.
Yeah.
And that's something Christoval's going to really want to do tonight. As we get ready to kick this one off, it's Christoval, Eldorado. The district showdown is about to happen. The Cougars will kick off to the guys in the white jerseys and the white pants with green numerals and the white helmets. Cougars in their red with white pants. Let's play football, boys. Ain't it great to be in Texas on a Friday night? Shirts Landscape Company bringing you this kickoff, and it is up and it is underway as Court Kelsey kicks it. It is taken and out of a tackle. 35-yard line, and a good return there for Eldorado to set them up 1st and 10. They'll be moving left to right on your screen. Again, our keys to the game and players to watch from Avis and Budget Rent-A-Car. Now, Arlen, for this team, we've been saying Covarrubias for a long time. You know, Kevin Covarrubias, Corbin Covarrubias. They're not the only 2 Covarrubias out there either. Jason is out there.
No, Jason is the cousin, I believe.
The cousin?
Yeah, he's the cousin, so he's going to get some action. So those
broken up. Incomplete, brings up 3rd down. And that gets the Christoval crowd fired up. They are right behind us, and there's a packed house on the other side as well.
They're right behind us, and they're letting us know about it.
Yeah.
And that's awesome. This is great. The weather's great. We're actually sitting on the track. Their press box is tiny, so we're sitting on the track.
I like being among the people, don't you?
I do some days.
On 3rd and 12, Christoval fans on their feet as Covarrubias cannot escape the Christoval defense, and they showed why. They come into this game highly touted. 3 and out for Eldorado is 4th and 12. Exactly what they wanted to do.
Yep, exactly what they wanted to do. I caught myself listening to somebody behind us.
Probably get some good info from the fans.
No doubt, no doubt.
And they're not only in the stands tonight, they are lining the track. They are lining the fence.
Absolutely.
So here we go with the punt. First one of the game. A little high, but he gets it underway. It's going to go off the side of his foot.
Oh.
It goes off the side of Caden Gonzalez's foot.
And that looked like it was about a 6-yard punt, if that.
And that right there, that's the kind of thing that's going to happen, that and turnovers, to really give Christoval a chance to beat this high-scoring team.
And they're going to have to control the mistakes. And that, like you said, and mistakes, turnovers, punts, things like that. The shanked punts are going to be what kills them if they don't get it under control.
Of course, they score enough to make up for it, but this is a defense they haven't faced at all this year. 1st and 10. Here we go. Christoval with the ball. It's inside the 30-yard line. The handoff. Right side. Still on his feet. Running like a freight train. Inside the Shirts Landscape Company red zone. Inside the 15-yard line. That's Josh Fava. We'll hear Josh Fava's name a lot tonight.
And he just turned the corner. and there was nobody going to bring him down. And that's one of the keys that they're going to have to do. If Eldorado intends to be in this game, they're going to have to shut him down.
He has over 100 carries for over 1,000 yards, averaging 10 yards a carry, just like that time.
And that, you know, that's something to think about. That's a first down every time he touches the ball. Reverses field.
Quarterback Kyle Lohman hands off to Faba again, and Faba's running like a man possessed. Inside the 10, inside the 5, it's first and go. It's a Texas Bank first down inside the 5-yard line.
And you can see he was supposed to go to the left, realized there was nothing there, reversed field and went back to the right and was able to get out of there. And he was trying there at the end to reach that ball across the goal line.
Tell you what, he is running very determined so far tonight. Of course, it's a rival. Emotions are high. Bragging rights on the line as well as district superiority. On first and goal, here's the handoff coming to the left side. To the 5-yard line and in to the end zone. It's a Christoval touchdown. Riley Workman with the touchdown for the Cougars, and they strike first blood thanks to Riley Workman.
That was great. That was set up perfect. He just came. You can see it here on the instant replay, Concho Sports Network instant replay. There was nobody out there. Nobody's going to come over. That safety had bent the other way and wasn't able to get back into the play.
They're going to go for 2. This is a big game. Why not? Right side, it's going to be given to Caden Carpenter, and there's nothing there. 6-0, 9:38 to go. The Cougars score on their first possession. We'll be back with the Cougar kickoff right after this. You're watching high school football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Back after this on Concho Sports Network.
West Texas, and we love football. Strong traditions like West Texas football have roots that run deep, much like Texas Bank. For over 57 years, Texas Bank has called San Angelo home while building a reputation as one of the most successful banks in Texas. See what we have to offer, and we think you will agree. While other banks have branches, Texas Bank has roots.
At Concho Bail Bonds, we have an honest, friendly, and professional staff with over 40 years of experience. We understand that if you or a loved one needs our help, you want fast and efficient service that you can trust. That's why at Concho Bail Bonds, we are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, with easy payment plans, and we accept all major credit cards. Y habla español. At Concho Bail Bonds, it is better to know us and not need us than to need us and not know us.
From Christoval, you're watching high school football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union on Concho Sports Network, live and streaming. The Christoval Cougars started inside the Eldorado 35-yard line and marched it right down to score first. Riley Workman on a 4-yard run to put them up 6-0. 2-point conversion try was no good. So 6-0 is where we are. It was a 3-and-out for the first possession for Eldorado. So here's their second try. Schertz Landscape Company kickoff is taken, and it's a nice little return out to the 37-yard line. That's where Corbin Covarrubias and the Eldorado Eagles will start for their second possession of the evening. Bo Jolly in on that tackle. He's going to be all over the place tonight.
We're going to call his name a lot tonight, I have a feeling.
See if they can do a little better than the 3-and-out. It's a Texas Bank first down. They will start at the 38-yard line. Covarrubias has his back to his left. Covarrubias on the run. They're coming at him again. He has to go to the outside. He's running for his life, and he will get a yard or two close to the 40-yard line. They bottled it up really well. He didn't have anywhere to go.
No, and he's out there. He steps forward. You see he wants to climb the ladder. He does crawl out of that after the pressure. He feels it. But look at that poise.
Oh, and the long pass is incomplete. That's going to be third down.
Broken up by Kobe Woodfin.
Intended for Caden Gonzalez, the wide receiver strong safety for the Eldorado Eagles. These kids play on both sides of the ball. Covarrubias can do that very well.
And that's a great thing about this small 2A, 3A teams is they play both sides of the ball, but 2A especially.
Yeah, and it really is a backyard brawl. They're all out there playing the whole game.
Oh,
and the ball goes behind him. Covarrubias tries to get on top of it, and it's taken by the Cougars. They've got it. They got it.
Cougar ball.
See, 50 got on it. I'm trying to find his name here on the roster.
Number 50. Yep, we don't have a 50.
We'll ask here in just a second.
That's right.
Maybe move some kids
but
up.
I think that was you know, a mess up in the backfield, just a bad handoff, a bad exchange.
Well, James Kimball, it kind of went behind his back as he put his hands on it, and Covarrubias couldn't get on it.
Couldn't get on it fast enough, and number 50 was on it.
Kyle Lohman, the quarterback for Christoval.
Looks like he maybe picked up about 2 on the play.
So after that game, the starters for Christoval, of course, Bo Jolly at wide receiver, Caden Carpenter. Going to see Kobe Woodfin, Isaiah Boggs out there as well. Jaden Braswell, Brendan Wilcox, Tucker Hallway, Sebastian Salinas, Weston Harrelson, Tristan Bratton, Caleb Dye, Brock Ratliff. They're all going to get to play on the offensive line. And again, the quarterback is Lohman for Christoval. He will throw to Bo Jolly, and look at Jolly go. Jolly gets a nice gain.
And that was behind him a little bit. So, you know, you're setting up. Good possibility to see a little trickeration coming out of that later on down the line.
So you have Josh Fava running the ball a lot, as well as you'll see Bo Jolly playing mainly at wide receiver. Starting lineups from Concho Bail Bonds. 3rd down and 3. Eldorado crowd fired up. They get the stop here. They can get right back in this thing as they trail 6-0. Lohman to throw. Looking. He puts it up toward the end zone. Tipped. Incomplete. 4th down.
And there were two receivers and 2 defenders back there. So that could have gone to anybody back there.
Well, they were almost on top of him, too.
You can see I didn't catch the number 13. And don't catcher Joyner. He was just doing a streak right down the middle of the field. He was wide open. He had blown past those 2 safeties.
So 4th down and 3. Are they going to go for it with the lead and the momentum? Yes, they are. Lohman has a back behind him and one to the left. Fava bounces to the outside. Fava tries to stiff arm, but Eldorado Eagles are all over him. He couldn't escape the grasp of Tony Kamek and several other green and white jerseys to bring him down. It's going to be Eldorado ball. They get the stop.
And that was doomed from the start.
That's Nino Tambunga that got to him first.
But there were a lot of Eagles out there waiting on him.
Tambunga got to him, and then Tony Kimek, if I'm not saying that, I'm going to have to check on that, make sure. He helped, and then several others came up to put the stop on him, and he's hard to bring down, Fava. So Covarrubias has 2 backs in this set. They're coming at him again. Throwing an incomplete.
And you got to come up with that play. In a game of this magnitude, you have to come up with that. Number 2.
Santiago Hernandez, the senior. Yeah, I guess that's pretty well the game plan with this good a defense. Make Covarrubias throw in a hurry. Come at him every play.
That's right.
From somewhere.
And you're going to see a lot of blitz.
They come from the outside this time, and he takes a big hit behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, me.
And he lost 2 yards there. So it's going to be 3rd and 12.
I know Jake Bonus was in on that. I think that's who got the big hit on him. But, man, that stopped him dead in his tracks. That
was an excellent hit. Just put his shoulder right in his gut.
He officially got introduced to the Christoval
if they hadn't
Cougar
been
defense.
Already.
Right. 3rd down, 12. Christoval fans making noise. It's a packed house here at Jack Pardee Memorial Stadium. In trouble, but Covarrubias is elusive, and he will escape momentarily, but he will not escape for long. And they put the stop on him. That's Brock Ratliff on the final stop of Covarrubias.
You know, and you're going to see on this, that whole defense, that whole line just came through, and almost if it wasn't for number 3 there, Caden Carpenter, he could have been gone. So they're going to have to watch that. If they're going to bring the house, they got to make sure that those backs can tackle.
He just about got around Brock Ratliff, and Carpenter stepped up and did the job, but Covarrubias is
Here's another
very
punt.
elusive. Here's the punt.
And it's another
And this is going to be the same story. It goes almost straight up to the 30-yard line, and they are at this point giving Christoval possibly another easy score.
And that was their second, and that one was 7 yards. Oh, I'm sorry. Somebody's telling me behind me it was a 4-yard punt. So Four. Thank you. I would say that was 7.
Well, the Cougar fans are going to keep us honest. They're right behind us.
They're going to try.
Lining all the way around the fence here.
I know. I wish we could get a shot of that. It is all the way wrapped around.
This is what Texas football is all about.
And while we got a break, you can see referee John Kellemeyer back there. He's got a thankless job tonight.
Oh, yes. Lohman to throw. Incomplete. He threw it a quick out to the left. Tried to hit number 13, who I do not quite have.
Oh, look at that. Here we are.
We're going to get to, we want to ask the fans.
Yep. There's the fans with us sitting right here. See? Yep. That was a quick. I didn't catch a replay.
Yeah, he
didn't see who that was that just stormed up the middle, but there you go. There are the fans. This is great football. Great environment.
The whole town, from both towns. Can the Cougars be the kryptonite to the Superman known as Eldorado, where they have a good start? That's Faba out of bounds after gain near the 20.
Great screen setup. Now you can see all those linemen here in the Concho Sports Network instant replay. You can see all those linemen letting them go by, letting all the Eagles go by, and they go downfield and block. Faba gets to catch it.
Senior Caden Gonzalez got him out of bounds on that one. Look at that. That's Texas football, high school on Friday night in a nutshell right there.
You can't beat that.
Generations have played here. So we have 3rd and 10.
And the stadium's named after a great player, a great 6-man football player that went on to coach in the NFL, the USFL, the World Football League, and the Houston Cougs.
Yeah, Jack Pardee. Pressure coming on Lohman. He escapes. Lohman to the right. Now he's going to run. And he goes out of bounds near the first part of the chains there. So not a first down. It's going to be 4th.
No, it wasn't.
Well, Damian Romo had him for a second, and then he escaped and got to the sideline. Romo, the free safety and wide receiver for these Eldorado Eagles.
Tony's cousin.
Absolutely, yeah.
We'll say it's Tony's cousin.
Sure.
Even if it's not, it's his cousin.
I see Riley Workman back in the game. Fava's back in. So this will be 3rd and 10. Faba, there's a big hole for Faba. Now he spins, he's still on his feet. Faba has come out making a big statement tonight. He is running hard, and he has a Texas Bank first down.
And he just goes straight up that A-gap. Look how that line controls.
Yeah, the offensive line did a great job.
You know, Coach Ortho talked about that. Coach Ortho, right?
Oh, it's Eldo.
Otho, thank you. I'm throwing an extra R in there. He talked about that, and in fact, I'll introduce some of them here in just a little bit.
Awesome. So we have a first down, a Texas Bank first down. They can get a first down at the 2-yard line.
Shirts landscaping red zone.
Yes, sir.
Looks like we got a timeout.
They are in the Shirts Landscape red zone as a Tiffany Sellers Realtor timeout is called. 949-5575 for Tiffany Sellers Realtor. We'll be back with more action right after this. You are watching high school football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Back after this on Concho Sports Network.
Patriotic.
Innovative.
Dependable.
Family values.
Faith.
Trustworthy.
Ethical.
Community-minded.
Loyalty.
Honesty.
Diverse.
Friendly. Committed. Punctual.
Customer service.
These are the values on which we built Bug Express.
Mom, we are honored to carry on your legacy.
Welcome back to Jack Pardee Memorial Stadium in Christoval, Texas, the place to be this Friday night for this district showdown between the Christoval Cougars and the Eldorado Eagles. Presented tonight by First Community Federal Credit Union. Christoval leads it 6-0, and they want to increase that lead as they get inside the 5-yard line and close to a Texas Bank first down. They can still get a first down, and I think they got it.
They got that first down, and they are at about the 1-inch line, I think.
Bo Jolly.
Great running. Almost takes out our cameraman down there.
Yeah. So here we go on 1st and goal. Faba is in, standing up and making it look easy. 12-0. The Cougars lead the number 8 team in the state. Touchdown from Faba. Josh Faba ranked 4th in 2A rushing. That's in the entire state. He's ranked number 1 in 2A with 17 touchdowns. Let's go ahead and make that 18 touchdowns.
And he's ranked number 1 in 2A with 17 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Did you say that?
Yeah, I said
was
that.
That was an echo. That was an echo.
I said, let's make it 18 touchdowns.
There you go.
They're going to go for 2 again, make up for the one they didn't get. Loman looking, throwing right on a little screen, and the whistle
there's
blows.
A penalty. Think you're going to get a false start? False start. Yep, you can see it right on the edge of your screen there. So they'll back up 5 and try that again. That officiating crew, umpire Timothy Seymour, head line judge Ryan Reed, line judge Dayton Edelman, and back judge Jack Collette.
From the San Angelo Football Officials Association. Loman looking pressure. They get a hand on him. He's going to do a little jump pass, and it's intercepted. Picked off, but he'll go right down. And once again, no 2-point conversion. They're 0 for 2 on that tonight. But the score remains 12-0 in favor of the Christoval Cougars. The scoring machine that is Eldorado has been silent so far tonight. We'll see what they can do with it when they get the ball. We'll be back after this. You're watching high school football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Back after this on Concho Sports Network.
At VGI Tech.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to Jack Pardee Memorial Stadium. High school football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Kickoff brought to you by Shirts Landscape Company. 12-0. Christoval leads number 8 Eldorado in this district showdown rivalry. And we said the unstoppable force against the immovable object, and so far the immovable object has also been an unstoppable force. The offense for Christoval has looked very well. Of course, they've started with great field position every time, too. Here's the Church Landscape kickoff, and it's out of bounds.
That will be their second.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a penalty.
Yeah, it went out of bounds, so they're going to kick it again.
False start.
So, or 2. Anyway.
They're going to take it on 35.
Yeah. 2 punts for Eldorado have gone 4 yards to 7 yards. 12 yards to 7 yards.
12 yards combined, both of them.
Not very far.
Not good.
Well, you can see.
And we talked about eliminating those mistakes. Those are some of the mistakes they're going to have to eliminate if they intend to. Otherwise, Christoval's going to run this ball all night long.
70 yards to -11. Who would have thought that? But there's a lot of football to play, and Covarrubias and company have something to say about that. Here's the run to the left side, and positive yardage for James Kimball, senior James Kimball. Second down and 5 after the Kimball 5-yard carry. Covarrubias. Right, pressure coming, tries to reverse, now throws to the other side of the field, and it is incomplete. There were 3 Christoval Cougars around the receiver, Cooper Metter.
And, you know, something that a lot of folks probably don't realize is this Eldorado team is the only unbeaten team in the Concho Valley still playing 11-man football. So, again, the fact that Christoval's hanging with them and got them down by 12 says a lot. And just one other thing, those touchdowns were exactly 5 minutes apart.
Oh. Yeah, they get the ball with good position, field position, run the ball, score. That's been the story offensively.
And look at this, he's just fighting for his life.
Covarrubias has to run for his life, and he is upended by Jake Bonus, the senior. And that's what they want to do. He's dangerous when he runs, but they want him running for his life, not running.
And that is a first down.
Covarrubias, he's tough. He's going to get that first down, and he did. Texas Bank first down. Ball is on 44. Pressure again. He's going long. Incomplete, overthrown.
Catch that, Shay.
That came our way. It's not anywhere near the intended receiver, and again, the defenders are coming right at him.
We're about 20 yards off the sideline, so. And I wish we knew who that number 50 was. Oh, number 50, there he is. He's out of order. Tristan Brayton.
Has that been the problem?
That's been the problem.
You didn't notice it was out of order?
I didn't notice it was out of order down there.
Because I saw 13. I'm like, how could I not find that earlier? Right here.
Covarrubias giving a sign to his receivers there.
Corbin, brother Kevin was quarterback.
And they are going to have to burn another timeout.
Oh, goodness. That's going to leave with 1. And we will take a Tiffany Sellers Realtor timeout. 949-5575 for Tiffany Sellers Realtor. You're watching high school football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Back after these words on Concho Sports Network.
Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at locally owned VGI. VGI, to connect and protect.
Back at Jack Pardee Memorial Stadium in Christoval, high school football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Darren Prater and Arlen Ponder here on Concho Sports Network, live and streaming. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Concho Sports. 3:29 to go, first period of play. It's 12-0 in favor of Christoval.
And that was the Eagles' first timeout. I thought they had taken the other one, so that's their first. Oh, and he is going to get wrapped up and dropped.
That is a sack. Oh, this defense is every bit as good as they were billed. Brock Ratliff takes down Covarrubias. Also, Jake Bonus helped him bring him down, but really it was Ratliff that was able to get him on the ground, on the grass. Almost said turf, it's grass.
Yeah, it's grass. We were out there walking around on it. And
So
defense is solid all the way around. We had said that about Christoval.
3rd and 10. Covarrubias in trouble again. He's going to be sacked again. 2 in a row for this Christoval defense.
And this is not the way that Eldorado or Coach Long wanted them to do. They wanted to come out and score.
Now, last year, the district champions were the Christoval Cougars. The year before that, it came down to this game, and it was Eldorado. Of course, quarterback Braden Wilcox has graduated. He did an all-state quarterback, did a fine job the last couple of years.
And you can see Josh Faba there, number 7. He's playing both ways. Like we talked about, these kids have to play both ways at these small schools. Here goes another punt. And he finally gets off one.
That's Damian Romo with a good punt. Finally, it goes the way they want it to. It will take a little bit of an Eldorado bounce to the 24. A little bit of a wind tonight. It's starting to pick up. You might can hear it on the microphones.
Yep. You want to tape that down?
That's why I bring my pieces of cardboard here that tape stuff to them. They don't fly off as easily. 12-0. Eldorado number 8 in the state of Texas. Max Preps has them at number 7. They do their own little poll.
Right.
Christoval sitting at 13 right now. They are 6-1. Their only loss was against the Roscoe Plowboys. Week number 4. Lohman, the quarterback, had some big shoes to fill coming in this year, and that one will fall incomplete to bring up 2nd down with 1:48 to go in the first period of play.
And Coach Otho talked about how at the start of the year, he had 2 different quarterbacks that were running the offense if he wanted it, and he was saying he would go with whichever one had the hot hand. And it looks like it's Lohman that's gotten that start and just kept it.
And it's hard to replace an all-state quarterback. He's doing a fine job. And this defense, highly touted coming in. They've done well so far, but the offense doing their thing too. But this time it is the Eldorado Eagles that come in and drop them for a loss. On the tackle, guess who? Corbin Covarrubias was one of the defenders on that play to bring him down for a loss. 3rd down and 11.
Wow, that wind feels good. Wind, bands, cheerleaders, fans, nothing like last year.
And a bunch of good old tough country kids out there playing football.
That's right, who just love playing ball. That's the best part of it all.
That is their 2nd timeout. A Tiffany Sellers Realtor timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back with more right after this. You are watching high school football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Back after this on
Susie and Daniel Wilde at Oasis Crop Insurance understand this firsthand. That's why year in and year out, from the first seed you plant to the last bowl you harvest, Oasis Crop Insurance is your risk management partner.
Oasis Crop Insurance, service from paradise.
And
back at Jack Pardee Memorial Stadium, under a minute to go in the first period of play. Christoval has the ball, and they lead the contest 12-0 in this District 14 showdown in 2A. Oh, boy, that was almost a Harlem Globetrotter magic circle.
That's what you tell those big D linemen. If you can't get back there into the backfield, get your hands up.
So Lohman here on the snap.
You see him?
That is Cooper. No, Santiago Hernandez got that.
Coming in from his little outside linebacker position.
So a heads-up play. It brings up 4th down. They needed that.
It's going to be the Cougars' first punt of the game. And
the punt is up and away. from Kobe Woodfin, the senior. And now Eldorado gets another chance. They needed that badly. They needed Christoval to start off with not such a good field position as they've had, and they needed the stop. So they got it, and time for the offense to step up.
Well, let's give you some updates real fast. Central and Mojo tied with 5:05 left in the second quarter. Wall up over Breckenridge 21-20 at halftime. Fort Stockton over Lakeview 21-7, 2:23 left in the second quarter. And that's it right now.
What was the Central score? Did you get
7 up?
Oh, wow. Rubiaz, he's hit as he releases the ball, and it's intercepted. Picked off. The Steel Cougar defense does it again. Rubiaz took a huge hit as he released the ball, Arlen.
And that almost looked like everybody had just kind of stopped. The lineman had him, and he takes a big hit after that.
Ooh, Nikolai Nelson, only a junior, got to him as he released the ball.
Caden Carpenter, I believe, came up with that interception.
4 in the night pattern for the Cougars. Lohman hands off to Faba. They have to drag him down from behind, but he'll only get a few yards as the defense hung on to him.
Sam Griffin bringing him down there. And you can see those kids, even though they're arch rivals, and they're going to let it run out.
Okay. That's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter.
What I was going to say is, even though they're arch rivals, you still see them picking each other off the field, swatting each other on the head, telling each other good job, and that's good sportsmanship.
You betcha. That's the end of one here from Christoval, and the Cougars lead it and have the ball 12-0. Cougars lead Eldorado. We'll be back with the second quarter when we return. High school football is presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Back after this on Concho Sports Network.
RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo Oro Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
The sights and sounds of a very special Friday night here in Christoval, Texas, with Concho Sports Network live and streaming, and presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. 12-0. Christoval leads number 8, Eldorado, in this District 14 2A contest, and they have a Texas Bank first down in Eldorado territory. They started their first 2 drives deep in Eldorado territory. Stopped near the line of scrimmage. Eldorado Eagles backing up Faba, the ball carrier.
And this defense, both sides of the ball, Christoval's defense, Eldorado's defense, they're both good defense. Well coached, stay at home, wrap up. Excellent defenses.
Don't arm tackle.
No, I don't see much arm tackling. There's not much showboating. They're gonna big boy you.
They're gonna have 4 receivers, 3 to the near side. Ball close to the middle of the field, and the screen pass will go for a few yards
to Jolly,
to Bo Jolly.
Just a little bubble.
Jolly,
you can see they send Fava in motion one way, trying to get that defense to swing the other way, so that then they drop it out there to Jolly. That's a great little setup, especially for, you're expecting Jolly to be Fava to be most of the offense, and there you go. You just kind of do some trick.
Bo Jolly, 20 receptions, 393 yards, averaging 19 yards a catch. And you have Fava averaging 10 yards a carry, one of the best in the state, number 1 in 2A with touchdowns.
One hops it. Ooh.
Oh,
Almost got it blocked.
On fourth down, it looks, it's going to be a big advantage for Christoval as they will down it at the 2-yard line. Well, the field position battle has solidly gone toward Christoval so far.
Sure has. And it goes back to those 2 punts in the beginning for 12 yards. Little simple mistakes.
Talk about the Christoval defense as their bread and butter. You have Bo Jolly, you have Josh Faba, you have guys that are some of the best in the state in 2A. It's not like they don't have an offense. They have a good one. Eldorado scoring.
Well, and Jolly has 6 interceptions on the year.
Yeah.
7 now, right? Isn't that what we? Or is it just 6? No, it's 6.
Yeah.
6 interceptions.
279 interception yards as he's running with the ball after he gets it. So they're a very solid football team, obviously.
Completely solid all the way around.
In their shadow of their own goal line, they will hit the ball carrier. And did he get the safety or not? He got it.
Him.
Safety. Everything is going the way of the Cougars so far. That was, I think, Jason Covarrubias that was carrying the ball. Let's see the instant replay. Yeah, he's to the left of his cousin, and they give it to Jason. And, well,
no, it looked like he tried to flip it back.
Yeah, they ruled it down.
They're lucky that was a safety.
Yes, they are. So, Covarrubias to Covarrubias, and it was Faba that got to him first to knock him back for the safety. Then he got a little help. So, well, the 2-point conversions didn't work, but now they're up 14.
Now they're up 14. They got that safety that took care of it.
Any way you can get it. 14-0, 10:09 to go in the first half. Still a lot of football to play here at Jack Pardee Stadium, live on Concho Sports Network. Thanks to everybody for joining us. We're streaming Central, Lakeview, and Wall football games all season long, and you don't want to miss a moment. Next Friday, oh goodness, Midland Legacy is in town, formerly Lee. Wall takes on Clyde. The Clyde Bulldogs, always tough. You can watch next Friday at 7, Concho Sports Roku or Fire TV app, or conchosports.com, or YouTube or Facebook. All of the above. There'll be some good ones next week, but we've been looking forward to this showdown all week.
So Caden Carpenter and Bo Jolly have 11 interceptions between the 2 of them.
Man.
I believe Jolly is number 4 and Carpenter is number 6 in the state as far as interceptions. That's 6A to 1A. So those are incredible stats.
Shirts Landscape Company bringing you this kickoff after the safety. 14-0, Christoval, number 13, ahead of number 8, Eldorado. Ball on the ground, and now Christoval gets the ball back. Faba picks it up, and Faba heads to the sideline and tripped up.
We're going to say one bad thing about Bo Jolly right now. He should have let that ball bounce, but he tried to come up and field it and almost cost it. Good thinking there by Faba's part to pick it up and run with it.
Faba, Johnny on the spot. And the ball is at the 36-yard line?
36-yard line.
Yeah. That would be the Eldorado 36. Field position is just not doing it for them tonight.
You know, Dan Deerdorf, bless his heart, years ago, I was watching a football game and he goes, right now they're playing with field position fire.
Hey.
And I always wondered what field position fire was, but if there's any of it, I get with it right now. Great run right up the middle. Good blocking by that defense, by that offensive line. Just, that beef there.
Mm-hmm. So it's 2nd down and 5 for Christoval. The thing about safety is that you get that 2 points.
And I would definitely say that Christoval's got the momentum.
Can they keep it?
And Faba
running like a man possessed. Oh, boy. Texas Bank first down in the Shirts Landscape Company red zone.
And that is Covarrubias there making the stop. Otherwise, he is in for the touchdown. And you can see, Faba's a big kid. I mean, I don't have his stats right here he's a good-sized kid. You have to go low when tackling. And that's exactly what he did, but he gives you that notice. Hey, we got another first down there.
A Texas Bank first down for the boys in red and white. Handoff. And again, it's to about the 6-yard line.
Catcher Joyner there.
Catcher Joyner, the junior.
What a great name. Is that not a football name?
Yes,
Catcher
it is.
Joyner.
Catcher Joyner.
And here you'll see they're taking their time.
Mm-hmm.
Just like we talked about in the keys to the pregame, keys to the game. Take your time, let that clock run. Don't give Eldorado that ball.
And they have been very familiar with the Schertz Landscape Company red zone tonight. Kyle Lohman, the quarterback, in a 2-back set. Catcher gets the ball, and he won't go very far this time. As a good defensive play for Austin Koch, the senior nose guard for Eldorado.
And I don't think he gained anything on that, so it'll be 3rd and 4.
The Eldorado, this defense, is used to teams playing slow to keep the offense off the field.
And I haven't watched, but the play clock is right here beside me.
Lohman is going to throw to the left in the flat. Got a man. Turn in the corner. That's another touchdown. Another one for the Christoval Cougars. And this time it's Bo Jolly. And you can hear the Christoval fans going crazy. 20-0. So this is the little screen pass to Jolly. Turns the corner and barely touched at all, then dives over the pylon. It was close there that he got in, but he did.
3 Eagles out there should have had him. Just didn't get him, and Jolly just took it in for the 10-yard. And they are going to go for the extra point.
First time they've done that so far.
Brendan Wilcox with the
up
extra point, and he missed it.
So Brendan couldn't get the extra point, but it still remains 20-0. 13 Christoval leads number 8 Eldorado. We'll be back with more action right after this. You're watching high school football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Back after this on Concho Sports Network.
Hey football fans, I'm Elizabeth Chavez, and I want to let you know why First Community Federal Credit Union has been voted Best Credit Union for the past 23 years. Our amazing staff is here to welcome you and help you find ways to save money. First Community is the #1 auto lender in the Concho Valley. We offer free checking with amazing benefits you can't beat. First Community also offers a Visa Platinum with extra low rates on purchases for the first 12 months and on balance transfers. So be smart, bank smart with First Community Federal Credit Union.
Small town Texas on a Friday night. You can't beat it, and these red-clad Cougar fans are fired up as Christoval leads Eldorado 20-0 in this District 14 2A showdown between number 13 and number 8. And it is presented on Concho Sports Network by First Community Federal Credit Union. Kickoffs brought to you by Schertz Landscape Company. They got a safety, they got the ball back, they scored a touchdown. They've done pretty much everything right, these Christoval Cougars.
Everything that they've wanted to do.
Eldorado trying to get some kind of momentum. Marcus Maureen, the sophomore, with the return.
About the only thing that they haven't done right is got that extra point that they went for.
Right.
And the 2-point conversion. Those two are the...
Yeah, they didn't get those, but they made up for it with safety.
Right. Look at that, 111 total yards to -18.
Man.
Is that Moneyball keeping our stats for us?
Moneyball Mike Myers. He crazy. So Covarrubias frustrated so far. Here's the handoff, right side.
Oh, nice tackle.
He is tripped up and stopped by Caden Carpenter.
Junior out there. And that grass maybe, you can see it looks like he tries to just put that foot down and just loses his traction.
Yeah, James Kimball on the carry.
And walking around out there earlier, natural grass versus that artificial turf, two different beasts.
Yes, yes, very much so.
D-line shifts.
Covarrubias
Under pressure.
rolling. He can't draw back with his right hand. He tries to throw with his left. Bo Jolly.
Oh, and they're going to get him for intentional grounding.
It was Faba that was all over him. It didn't leave him room to square up. He didn't have room. He had to put it in his left hand.
Number 4, intentional grounding. There'll be a loss of down. 3rd down.
John Kellermeyer wearing the white hat tonight from the San Angelo Football Officials Association.
And we thank him for telling us before the game that he tunes into us and appreciates us.
That's cool. Thanks to everybody that's tuning in, whether you're here or at home or in another country, perhaps. I mean,
wherever you're tuning in, we appreciate it. If you're sitting here behind us,
3rd and 25. Covarrubias going deep. Caught.
Oh, my God.
That's what this team can do to you. And they can do it fast. It's going to be a 1st and goal. Cooper Metter with the catch. Covarrubias to Metter, and it's 1st and goal. A Texas Bank 1st and goal inside the Schertz Landscape Company red zone. So it was one-on-one that time.
That was Bo Jolly right there that almost came up with the 2nd interception of the night.
Around the right side, Covarrubias wants to get it on his own, and he does. It took a lot of effort because Jake Bonus was determined to bring him down, but Covarrubias wins that little contest, and finally the Eldorado Eagles are on the board. See, here comes Bonus right there. He thought he was going to get him out.
I think if he'd have gone for the knees there, he'd have probably got him because I don't think he had the momentum going with him.
Okay.
And did they take a timeout?
Did they say he didn't get in? I thought he got in.
I thought he got in too.
I did too. It's not on the scoreboard here, so I guess Bonus did get him. Arlen?
I can't see the sticks.
Arlen, decipher this situation.
I can't. They're saying that he was out at the 4 is what they've got it.
Really? No, it's a touchdown.
Oh, okay, good.
John Kellermeyer makes it official. And Eldorado on the board. It's 20-6. I guess they're going to discuss what they're going to do here.
Well, you have to go. I would think you have to go for 2.
Mm-hmm. Well, that 20 instead of 21 could mean the difference in the game.
Sure could.
Really, you just get 7 here and then 14-21. But yeah, those kind of things make a big difference, just like field position has tonight.
Absolutely, and that was a great throw by Covarrubias to down the field to Cooper Metter.
Tiffany Sellers Realtor bringing you that timeout. Now they go for 2, and they get it, and they make it look easy this time. It's Covarrubias to Caden Gonzalez, the senior, and the Eldorado Eagles, they're coming back. We'll have the Eagle kickoff coming up. More action here from Christoval when we return. High school football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. We're back after this on Concho Sports Network.
Best Tech Supply is a proud sponsor of Concho Valley Football. I invite you to stop by our new location at 4512 Adobe Drive for all your herbicide, insecticide, fertilizer, and outdoor power equipment needs. Best Tech also carries a large selection of Green Mountain grills and K2 coolers for all your tailgating events. For knowledgeable advice of your lawn and landscaping, as well as service of your outdoor power equipment long after the sale, call us here at Best Tech 653-1300.
For a healthy lawn and landscape, visit Best Tech Supply or besttech.com.
Back at Jack Pardee Memorial Stadium in Christoval, we have a backyard brawl going on between Christoval and number 8, Eldorado. The Cougars lead it 20-8. here live on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Darren Prater here along with Arlen Ponder, and your Shirts landscape kickoff about to happen. Finally, Eldorado gets on the board, but they get the 2-point conversion as well. And the kick from Caden Gonzalez takes a bounce, and it will be returned by Fava, trying to find some room to run. He's out of one tackle, gets a block. Fava still on his feet. Fava, 30 to the 35.
You know what? Great running. He waited. You know, good running where he waited on his blockers to catch up with him there and get right behind him. And granted, there were a bunch of Eagles jumped on him, but he just drove that pile.
Thought they were going to grab him way back. Tony Kamek, the sophomore, grabbed him. He got loose, and then Tony got blocked. And there were some good blocks thrown on that. Bo Jolly wide to the right. There's two receivers right, and they give it to Fava. Arm tackles don't work on Fava. And he's finally violently thrown out of bounds by James Kimball.
Another 10-yard carry there, depending on where they mark it.
Good blocking.
Great blocking. Great vision. He's trying to turn that corner, turns that corner.
Run out again by James Kimball. You know, football comes down to who blocks and tackles the best.
That's right.
A good old coach by the name of Wood said that one time.
Yep. And here again, Christoval slowing the ball down. We're
right.
12, 11, 10, 9. Just doing exactly what they want to do.
Can you believe Eldorado was negative yards earlier?
I can't.
And yeah, a lot of teams have tried the strategy of just like you were counting it down, get it down to 1, keep the offense off the field. That is Lohman keeping it.
Great run.
It'll be second down.
And they're watching. You know, you can see the play clock. He took a glance several times at the play clock to make sure that they were going to get it off, and he snapped it with 2 seconds left on the play clock. And they're just letting it 20 seconds what we got on the play clock, just taking their time, not worried about anything. Linemen, they got their play. They go up and get down.
Lohman hands off to Fava. And he is hit hard and brought down before he gets very much at all. Cooper Metter helps him up off the grass. You knock the snot out of him, then help him up.
That's right. Kellemeyer there helping him. White hat. Helping him put his jersey back over his pad.
3rd down and 7. You know, these kids, I'm sure, whatever kids league, basketball, baseball, whatever, they played together, you know, from the different towns. They played summer league or whatever. They know each other.
Well, on the Christoval side, most of these kids have been playing together since they were in junior high.
Yes.
You know, whether it be football, basketball.
Kyle Lohman keeps it, and they're all over him. You get a little something out of it that some of the big guys brought him down this time.
And that's an important thing, those kids playing together and getting to know each other and being able to, okay, well, I know where you're going to be. I know where you're going to line up. Oh, I know that you're going to – and they talk about that. You watch any Sunday broadcast, and they talk about how those receivers and those quarterbacks get on the same page and they get that momentum going with each other.
They have to punt this time, so Eldorado picking up some momentum. They get a defensive stop.
And it takes a Eldorado bounce.
You know, the game started off with Eldorado, a couple of punts that didn't go their way that gave Christoval really good field position. They were able to capitalize and score. It just a turnover. It just didn't go well for them in the first quarter, but they get the touchdown, the 2-point conversion, and get the stop. So, yeah, they're on their way to a little comeback here. Covarrubi has 1 of 7, 82 yards, 1 interception.
Man, it sure is nice to have him tracking stats.
Yes, it is.
We're not having to try to keep track of them and do all that good stuff.
Thank you, Moneyball Mike. Covarrubias and company getting back in this one. Handoff and spinning out of a tackle is Kimball. He'll get a few.
Good solo tackle there by Jake Bonus. Just wraps up, takes him down.
Kimball has 481 yards and 8 touchdowns this year.
And you would think that they would be, Coach Long would have them going a little bit quicker.
Short pass and caught. That's a Texas Bank first down, and look at the moves. Santiago Hernandez, and a flag goes down.
I think we're going to get, I don't know. I don't even know what they're going to call.
We're going to get another taste of 2 years ago, the personal fouls over and over.
Is that going to be?
Ooh-wee.
Good move. Good.
He put the move on Caden Carpenter that time.
They may get him for a horse collar here.
Jake Bonus is protesting.
Dead ball, personal foul on Christoval. Okay, so
that'll be 15. Yeah, 2 years ago, the district championships, personal fouls made a big difference.
They do make difference. And it goes back to that playing mistake-free ball.
Throwing to the left, a short one, and caught.
Nice. Carpenter there with the tackle.
To cousin Jason Covarrubias, the sophomore.
Nice little out pattern.
First down, a Texas Bank first down for Eldorado. 3 receivers on the wide side of the field, 1 on the short, and here's the run. Look out. That's a Texas Bank first and goal inside the 10-yard line. James Kimball. Hey, he has 8 touchdowns this year. He's looking for number 9 on that one.
And that's what being able to throw the ball also does. Is it sets up that run. And they're back. Oh, nice tackle by Bonus there.
Bonus is a little fired up after that personal foul. He had his hands in the air like, what?
And that's the way you have to bring down Covarrubias is you're going to have to hit him low. Great. Hits him and then goes down low and wraps up.
Because he can sure escape you.
He can. He's a big boy. In the Shirts Landscape red zone.
Ball at the
He's
6.
looking. He's looking.
Covarrubias rolling to the right. Looking, throwing. Ball incomplete. It's going to be third down.
3rd and 5.
It'll be, I guess, 3rd and goal. Yeah. Well, this puts him in an awkward situation. You don't get this, then you have to make a decision.
Oh, this is definitely 4-down territory.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Now, if as easily as these guys can score at times, you're never out of a game. Touchdown, what, like that?
Just like that. Cooper Metter.
Cooper Metter. Boy, he's a difference maker, and he has been tonight to get these Eldorado Eagles back in it. And that's a touchdown, Covarrubias to Cooper Metter, the senior.
I think you're going to see it here. He lines up on the outside, and they just cross right there. You just see it out of the pattern. You just see Covarrubias, the younger Covarrubias and Metter. They crossed right there, crossed up the line, the safeties and the cornerback, and he is running for his life. And it's incomplete.
Nope. Well, so 20-14 is where we are, and this is all of a sudden a football game, Arlen. You can't count Eldorado out with an offense like that. So we'll see if Christoval can answer. We'll be back right after this. You're watching high school football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Back after this on Concho Sports Network.
Established in 1927, Schertz Landscape Company is as well rooted in the Texas soil as the nursery stock we grow and sell. Since the beginning, our knowledgeable landscape professionals have been here to keep your yard thriving, rain or shine. At Schertz, we believe in keeping our nursery stocked with quality products that flourish in the conditions we live in. We call the Concho Valley home, and you can trust us to have the answers for your project, big or small. When quality counts, you can depend on Schertz.
We are back at Jack Pardee Memorial Stadium. Darren Prater and Arlen Ponder here for this district showdown between the Christoval Cougars and the Eldorado Eagles. 20-14 the official score as Christoval is hanging on to their lead. Tonight's broadcast presented by First Community Federal Credit Union and our kickoffs from Schertz Landscape Company. It was Cooper Metter with the touchdown reception for
Onside
Eldorado.
kick.
They try it and Christoval will get the ball. It's going to be Kobe Woodfin that got on that one. So they didn't get the two-point conversion, but the Cooper Metter touchdown puts them within 6 points. We started off with a 20-0 game here. Christoval in the lead, and they had everything going for them.
They had everything going for them, and they've just let Eldorado just creep back in, and it was that long, about 70-yard pass completion that got them there.
What's so scary about this team is that they can score from anywhere and they can do it really fast. You never can count them out. Faba and company back on the field. He'll get a short gain. So Christoval, it's paramount that they run the clock. And
it is, and Fava gets up limping a little.
Well, I saw that Sam Griffin helped him up a little bit from Eldorado. Good sportsmanship all around.
Look at that, Fava, 12 carries, 77 yards, 1 touchdown.
He is the workhorse in this offense.
And they're taking their time. You're down to 11, 10, 9. Oh, you can see it back there in the back.
And Christoval will get the ball first in the second half.
And there's a couple of yards. He let go of him really quick. I thought we were going to have another personal foul there.
There's 5 on the left side. And
he had him, let him go.
Damian Romo at least helped slow him down a little bit.
We sure thank those folks at Concho Sports Network for that instant replay.
Oh, yeah. Pixelcast Media, you know, we can make your video, your presentation look as good as this with all the bells and whistles. I'll tell you about that more coming up. It's 2014. We have a timeout on the field. It's a Tiffany Sellers Realtor timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back right after this. This broadcast of high school football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Back in Christoval after this on Concho Sports Network.
As San Angelo's only locally owned bank, Texas Bank loves West Texas, and we love football. Strong traditions like West Texas football have roots that run deep, much like Texas Bank. For over 57 years, Texas Bank has called San Angelo home while building a reputation as one of the most successful banks in Texas. See what we have to offer, and we think you will agree. While other banks have branches, Texas Bank has roots.
The cheerleading squads getting everybody pepped up, but everybody's pretty much fired up anyway for this showdown. Presented by First Community Federal Credit Union and live on Concho Sports Network. District 14 2A showdown between Christoval and Eldorado. Cougars hanging on to a lead, 20-14. They led 20-0 at one point.
And the Eagles took a timeout to preserve some of that clock. So both of them are down to 1 timeout left.
Fava trying to get to the outside. He brushes one man off. Now close to the sideline, spinning, and finally pushed out of bounds by Tony Kemick.
That should be a first down.
So with the Texas Bank first down, they can just pretty much, I don't know, chunk it up a time or two or just run the clock out and play it safe.
Good running, good vision, smart get out of bounds.
Hey, what happened to those hip pads we used to have to wear? Been stuck way up on the side.
Stuck about halfway up your rib cage there.
Yeah. So just at the tail end of the first half, we'll see what Christoval wants to do. A little sweep to the sideline. Riley Workman.
11 seconds left.
They will get the ball in the second half first. So with a lead and getting the ball, they don't really have to force anything. 144 yards to 128. Christoval, who would have thought that at halftime? That Christoval would lead in yardage. They have a really good offense, but the Eldorado is considered the juggernaut.
They are.
Ranked number 8 in the state of Texas. The Mart Panthers, of course, ranked number 1 in Division 2 of 2A.
And he rears back and
throws it.
He has it. There he goes. Oh my gosh.
Jolly! Touchdown, Christoval. No, they're not going to play it safe.
No. 5.9 seconds on the clock.
Coach Chad Otto says, no. We're going to put the pedal to the metal.
And they're going to go for 2. You can see he just got behind the defenders. Beautifully thrown ball. Yeah. Jolly just brings it down and takes it to the house.
Little out of the reach of defender Caden Gonzalez. Do we have a cannon go off?
Yeah, I don't know. There's glitter and everything in the world going off over here.
5 seconds to go, and they will go for 2. We'll keep it here. It's a Tiffany Sellers Realtor timeout. Tiffany Sellers, 949-5575. They could have a 28-14 lead if they get the 2-point conversion.
And you know that's a big difference between 20-14 and 28-14, or even 26-14. That's a 2-score game.
Mm-hmm.
So it's great to think about. And here we were probably, Eldorado's probably thinking the same thing we were. They're going to play it safe and just take it to the locker room. But great coaching there to step back and throw that ball. Great quarterback skills to stay in that pocket.
Yeah, and you know, if they play it safe, they're not playing scared. And I don't mean scared like afraid of the other team, but scared to, oh gosh, we can't give them the ball, they're going to score. They've still tried some things, all the while using the clock.
Right, and you got to think about what is Coach Long? What, is he kicking himself over there? Because he took that time out to preserve a little clock for him, not for Christoval, and he took the time out.
Faba
up the middle.
He got it easily. Big hole for him to run through. Raises his hands up, and with 5 seconds to go in the half, it's 28-14 Christoval. We'll be back right after this. You're watching high school football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Here's the instant replay, and we'll be back right after this on Concho Sports Network.
At Concho Bail Bonds, we have an honest, friendly, and professional staff with over 40 years of experience. We understand that if you or a loved one needs our help, you want fast and efficient service that you can trust. That's why at Concho Bail Bonds, we are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, with easy payment plans, and we accept all major credit cards. Y habla español. At Concho Bail Bonds, it is better to know us and not need us than to need us and not know us.
5 seconds to go in the first half. High school football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union, live on Concho Sports Network. Aaron Prater and Arlen Ponder here. It's been a good game so far as the Christoval Cougars are on top 28-14. They got out to a 20-0 lead, then Covarrubias and the Eldorado Eagles came back. But these Christoval Cougars said, hey, we have an offense too.
Kobe Woodfin with the kick.
And it is taken on the bounce by Hernandez. Hernandez running to the outside. Tries to cut it back, and he will be thrown to the ground. And that will be the end of the first half.
No, hold on.
No,
hold
flag.
On. There's a flag down.
Hang on.
Hold everything.
Hold that horn a second.
Yep, hold your horses, hold the horns.
Schertz Landscape Company bringing you that kickoff.
Let's see. Here comes the white hat. What's he going to say? Personal foul. Face mask. So we'll have one play left.
Okay.
One play. Can't end the game. Can't end the half or the game on a defensive penalty. So you're going to have one play. I definitely, if I was the defense, I would be telling them pay attention because they're liable to rear back and throw it.
Christoval decided to rear back and throw it and got a touchdown.
Sure did. Where they set up at the 40, 39. Definitely within his range to throw it.
They'll have 4 receivers and 1 back.
Twins on both sides. He's under pressure.
Rubiaz under pressure, chunks it. Inside the 10, inside the end zone, and it's going to be almost caught. He couldn't hang on to it. Oh, that was a close one. Here's
too close for comfort. Look at him. Look at him. He steps back, crawls up, comes up, and then he throws it.
Oh, how close.
Oh, how close was that? And I couldn't catch who that was down there.
The pole got in the way.
It's that pole.
I want to say Hernandez, but I think it was Hernandez. That's going to be the end of the first half. 28-14. We have a good one here. The old backyard brawl is living up to billing. 28-14. 13 Christoval leads number 8 Eldorado. And we'll be back with the Pixelcast Media halftime show here in just a few minutes. Tonight's broadcast on Concho Sports Network is presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. As the Cougars and the Eagles head to the locker room, we'll be back after this on Concho Sports Network.
Patriotic.
Innovative.
Dependable.
Family values.
Faith.
Trustworthy.
Ethical.
Community-minded.
Loyalty.
Honesty.
Diverse.
Friendly. Committed. Punctual.
Customer service.
These are the values on which we built Bug Express.
Mom, we are honored to carry on your legacy.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at locally owned VGI. VGI, to connect and protect.
Cotton farming in the Concho Valley is risky business. Being cotton farmers themselves and coming from generations of families in the cotton industry, Susie and Daniel Wilde at Oasis Crop Insurance understand this firsthand. That's why, year in and year out, from the first seed you plant to the last boll you harvest, Oasis Crop Insurance is your risk management partner.
Oasis Crop Insurance, service from paradise.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo RO Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
Hey football fans, I'm Elizabeth Chavez, and I want to let you know why First Community Federal Credit Union has been voted Best Credit Union for the past 23 years. Our amazing staff is here to welcome you and help you find ways to save money. First Community is the #1 auto lender in the Concho Valley. We offer free checking with amazing benefits you can't beat. First Community also offers a Visa Platinum, with extra low rates on purchases for the first 12 months and on balance transfers. So be smart, bank smart with First Community Federal Credit Union.
the 21, Christoval Cougar Band brings you Bebop a Lubop. Bobby socks, poodle skirts, and cruising to the malt shop in the 57th city. This show brings up images of the 1950s. The opening section is the classic doo-wop vocal style. It has a feature that will get the audience clapping along. Dancing in the Gym is a classic 50s style ballad in the style of 16 Candles and in the still of the night. The finale is a hard-driving rocker entitled Saturday Night Cruising. It features some rocking percussion breaks, drag races to a big finish. Drum majors Beth McCann and Abby Lee, take it away. 19. Also at halftime, Rock Springs 6, Junction 0. Want to remind you to go by the Cougar Cafe if you haven't already been there. Cheeseburger, French fries, tacos, that 305 Texas. Make sure you go by and support the Cougar Cafe.
Keep going a little bit. No.
They want to remind you that the Cougars Club
It's really zoomed in.
is doing a fundraiser for Sherry Meyer, who's currently battling cancer. If you have not bought a ticket, the tickets are $20 per ticket, and there will be a drawing for half the pot at the end of the third quarter. Currently, the pot is up to $800, so if you haven't bought a ticket...
Best Tech Supply is a proud sponsor of Concho Valley Football. I invite you to stop by our new location at 4512 Adobe Drive for all your herbicide, insecticide, fertilizer, and outdoor power equipment needs. Bestex also carries a large selection of Green Mountain grills and K2 coolers for all your tailgating events. For knowledgeable advice of your lawn and landscaping, as well as service of your outdoor power equipment long after the sale, call us here at Bestex 653-1300.
For a healthy lawn and landscape, visit Best Tech Supply or besttech.com.
Established in 1927, Schertz Landscape Company is as well rooted in the Texas soil as the nursery stock we grow and sell. Since the beginning, our knowledgeable landscape professionals have been here to keep your yard thriving, rain or shine. At Schertz, we believe in keeping our nursery stocked with quality products that flourish in the conditions we live in. We call the Concho Valley home, and you can trust us to have the answers for your project, big or small. When quality counts, you can depend on Schertz.
As San Angelo's only locally owned bank, Texas Bank loves West Texas, and we love football. Strong traditions like West Texas football have roots that run deep, much like Texas Bank. For over 57 years, Texas Bank has called San Angelo home while building a reputation as one of the most successful banks in Texas. See what we have to offer, and we think you will agree. While other banks have branches, Texas Bank has roots.
At Concho Belmont,
You're watching high school football live from Christoval, Texas, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. And this is our Pixelcast Media halftime show. 28-14, Christoval leads Eldorado. Here at the half, the Cougars will get the ball first in the third quarter. I think this is a little bit of a surprising score, considering how many points Eldorado have scored all throughout the year. But Christoval is known for defense, but their offense has gotten it done too. Total yards, 192 to 128. Now, who would have thunk it?
You know, I sure wouldn't, but you look right there, there's the problem. 2 turnovers. There's the difference in the game. There's your 14 points that you put up on the board. You let them have those 2 turnovers. Of course, look at that, 13 rushing yards. Who would have thought that?
Right. It's, you know, I think the offense has something to prove here for Christoval tonight. Like, hey, everybody talks about our defense. We'll see. It's also a battle of field position tonight, too.
It's been an incredible battle of field position, and whenever you think about that first 2 punts, those 2 turnovers and their first 2 punts of 12 yards total, that's, you know, we said they had to play mistake-free football. Eldorado did, and that's not mistake-free football, but here we go. We'll see what this second half and what those adjustments are.
Kickoff brought to you by Schertz Landscape Company. It goes to the Cougars, and
Caden Carpenter there coming, trying to find a hole.
The junior gets past the 30-yard line to 32, and that's where the red and white will take up shop here on their first possession of the second half. The offense has mainly kept it on the ground, but there was a long throw.
And right before the half, here we are thinking that we were going to go to halftime and just go in. We're up by 6, and
nobody would have blamed them for doing that.
No, and nobody would have blamed them at all. And here we go. They're going to roll the dice, and they throw it and pick up a long catch there. And here's a great run by Faba.
So it's Bo Jolly on the touchdown reception toward the end with 5 seconds left in the half. But Faba has been a huge part of this offense all year, and boy, he's hard to bring down.
And that's 14 yards there that he picked up, so he's just adding to that average. And I don't know if it was his grandpa, cousin, uncle, somebody going into the going into the bathroom in front of me earlier, and I looked at the back of his shirt, and I'm trying to see if I can remember all of it. But those Fabas go all the way back to 1970.
Oh, wow. Got the legacy. That's cool.
And there's 2 ahead of, there's one graduating. David's graduating this year. Or I'm sorry. I'm looking. Josh is the last one. Sorry. Josh is the last one.
Okay.
Of the legacy there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them.
Catcher Joyner on that last little short run. It's 2nd down and 8. Just underway here in the second half. 28-14. 13th-ranked Christoval leads 8th-ranked Eldorado in this rivalry district matchup.
And that's catcher Joyner running there.
Well, they may be trying to get catcher more involved in the running game he's got in the last 2.
Well, and obviously, there's halftime adjustments Coach Otho made, and you expect Coach Long to have made some adjustments, so there's not much telling what we're liable to see. But the breeze is picking up a little bit.
Yeah. Catcher Joyner has 4 touchdowns, 281 yards this year. Lohman gonna run it, and he runs into a green monster in the form of Tony Kemick.
And I'm thinking Eldorado, they want to come out at the half. After the half, they want to get a good stop here, get the ball back with good field position. However, Christoval does have the wind at their backs. The wind's coming out of the south, it feels like. So you can see the flags on top of the goalpost.
It is 4th down, 4th and 4 from 46. They're going to roll the dice and go for it. Looking to the sideline, Coach Chad Otho and the staff. Lohman going to hand it off. Faba fighting,
falls
close.
Forward to a 1st down. But there is a flag, I believe, on the play.
It's going to be holding. And you see Faba looking exasperated after that one. John Kellermeyer, our referee this evening.
Oh!
Yeah. Short.
It's short.
I didn't think he got enough for it anyway.
It's holding, declined.
That's what Eldorado wanted to do. They had to come out, and it's weird, the roles are reversed, and get this offense off the, did they give it? Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of an angle there.
Uh-huh.
Even though it looked like they got the 1st down, they didn't. So the Eagles is set up at the 43.
They needed to get that off the Christoval offense off the field, and that's kind of weird because that was Christoval's game plan. Here's a short throw and pitch and catch to Damian Romo.
Just lined up at that tight end position.
And that was a heads-up play from Caden Carpenter, the junior for Christoval. He got right to him and made the proper tackle to not let him get any further.
And, that's what's been working tonight for Eldorado is that passing game.
Mm-hmm.
So you may see a lot more of that. That may be one of those adjustments that they made at halftime.
The Cougars have kept a lot of pressure on Covarrubias. He hasn't gotten comfortable, and that is a catch. Jason Covarrubias. No, did he?
Yeah, he caught it.
Well, that horn got me thinking it was something different.
Horn got you a little off there.
That's his cousin. Corbin throwing.
Nice throw.
Right.
Nice.
Oh, that was close to an interception. See, they can strike it any time. And
they do.
Cooper Matter for the Green Machine. Touchdown. And they come right out doing everything they wanted to do in the second half. And one of the Christoval guys is down. So here's Covarrubias. going deep one-on-one against Bo Jolly. And Jolly's hard to beat.
But it's those halftime adjustments that they made.
Mm-hmm. That's what's so dangerous about them, though. You can fight them and fight them and fight them, and then they get hot. And all of a sudden, they put a lot of points on in a short period of time. Eldorado only twice has scored less than 50 points, and they scored over 40 those 2 times. To get within 6, they're going for 2, and they make it look pretty easy. That is Cooper Metter in for the 2-point conversion to 6-point ball game there, Arlen.
Was that Metter?
Was it?
No,
it was Covarrubias.
It was Covarrubias.
Oh, man. Let's see. Trying to give James Kimball smacked somebody blocking on that. Boy, he did. 28-22. Christoval leads Eldorado. We will be back after this. You're watching high school football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Back after these words on Concho Sports Network.
We have an honest, friendly, and professional staff with over 40 years of experience. We understand that if you or a loved one needs our help, you want fast and efficient service that you can trust. That's why at Concho Bail Bonds, we are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, with easy payment plans, and we accept all major credit cards. Y habla español. At Concho Bail Bonds, it is better to know us and not need us than to need us and not know us.
The Christoval crowd a little concerned as the Eldorado crowd gets really fired up. They are within 6. 28-22. Christoval leads it at home over number 8 Eldorado. Tonight's broadcast on Concho Sports Network presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. This kick
onside.
Shirts Landscape Company. It bounces and it will land in the hands of a Christoval Cougar, and they will take over with good field position somewhere around the 43.
I think that was Jace Williams that came down with that ball.
Well, early in the game.
Heads up. No, not really if you're thinking about it, but they've got the momentum on them.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well try it.
They're going for 2, both teams. They're going for it on 4th down.
And look at your total yards, 217 for Christoval, 185 for Eldorado.
Well, the scoring machine in green and white has been somewhat tame so far, but they could get cranked up at any time. They've already scored here in the 3rd.
We'll see if they can answer.
Here's Faba, cuts it inside. And they really have the perfect counterattack offensively to Eldorado as they can control the clock and get runs like that.
And did he get another first down? Pretty close.
He's averaging 10 yards a carry at least. It's going to be close.
Nice run.
You can hear the Christoval fans chanting. It is a packed house here. People along the fence. I love the fence line at small town football games.
I do too.
My dad used to always hang out the fence line and talk the whole time to everybody. Never sat down.
Oh, nice stiff arm.
Oh.
Runs into his own player.
Well, I can hear those pads popping. They're hitting out there.
First down.
Texas Bank first down for the Cougars. They got to keep running that clock and getting those first downs. But they're not afraid to throw it, and they can strike in the air too.
And that's kind of what they're probably, you talk about patterns, and setting things up. You set them up with the run, and then you get those linebackers and those safeties sucking up, and then you just get somebody to blow right past them, and there's that long pass. Run pass option here.
Lohman trying to get to the outside, and he will be slung and thrown to the ground by Santiago Hernandez.
1 yard gain.
So it will be second down.
Second and about 8.
Clock moving. It's 7 minutes in the 3rd. A 20-point lead is now a 6-point lead for the Cougars.
Oh my gosh, it's great to see Moon coming up over the back of the stands there.
Kyle
Another
Lohman.
handoff, little sweep. He's got blockers out in front of him.
Hit hard. hangs onto the ball and tries to keep going, then knock him backwards.
And we have an Eagle player down. But you can see right here, he's got his blockers in front of him. He catches up. Great vision. It'll be 3rd down.
Tell you what, James Kimball can hit. He is the one that knocked him backwards. He meant business. 3rd down and 4. Big 3rd down here for the Cougars.
And that was Tony Kimmick going off the field there.
Hope he's
looks like maybe a cramp. We hope it's a cramp.
That can happen. We've been blessed with good weather all season, knock on wood.
And here he goes. He's back. Here's the screen. It's set up right over the middle.
Perfect. Faba still going. Faba still on his feet, running like a man possessed. Look at him go. 10-5, touchdown. Faba, touchdown. He would not be denied. Touchdown, Christoval Cougars. Boy, what a run. What a run. They gave him chicken, he made chicken salad.
And look at this run, how he tiptoes just right down the sideline. Great vision, takes it, just puts his foot in, cuts back inside, and takes it to the house. Great run. It was well executed, but really they should have had him. It's just his magic moves. Well, and I'll hang on.
2-point conversion will go tipped and incomplete. They'll whistle it dead.
You see them setting up, and you think, oh, shouldn't those linemen be smart enough to know, they just let them blow right past them? They set up the screen. But whenever you're out there playing and you're in the trenches, it's not that easy to go, oh, my gosh, I got to turn. I want to go kill the quarterback because he's got the ball.
It's easy when you're sitting in the easy chair at home.
It sure is. It's easy whenever you're playing on PlayStation, but that's not the way it works.
Exactly.
So if you're playing along at home and you're scoring, Workman had a 4-yard run for 6 with 9:37 in the first. Fava a 1-yard run to get us to 12, 4:37. Then we had a safety at 10:10 in the second quarter. Jolly 6-point, 10-yard run, 7:29. Jolly with the reception, 5.9 seconds. Fava with a 2-point conversion. Fava with 6 right there with 5:52 left in the third. That gets you caught up on the Christoval side. On the Eldo side, we've got Corbaruvia 6 points, 2-yard run with 6 minutes. Then he threw to number 8 for the 2-point conversion. Metter got a 6-point with 1:50 left in the first half. Metter 6 points here with 8:14 in the 2-point conversion.
Church Landscape Company bringing you the kickoff, and it will bounce into the end zone.
And that will be a touchback.
Covarrubias and company, a touchdown strike. The last time they got the ball, Cougars answered. The thing is, Eldorado gets used to putting points up on people, and then I don't like to use the word scared, but they play like, oh gosh, they're going to beat us by 50 points, so let's run the clock as much as possible.
Well, and it's not so much scared as it is playing safe.
Yeah, playing safe. And Christoval's saying, you know what, we'll control the clock. We got good defense, but we're going to score.
And Coach Otho, he definitely shows that he's not a safe playing coach there at the end of the first half.
And the ball they keep it on the ground on 1st and 10 to James Kimball.
There's going to be some angry birds tonight.
I love the signs.
I do too, but seeing the inflatables at the beginning of the game sure makes you miss the big signs that you had at the beginning of every game.
They would make a custom one every week and paint it.
Oh, yeah. Here's the pass.
Covarrubias there, running for his life. Pump fake now, tries to stiff arm, and he gets corralled out of bounds anyway by Tristan Bratton, the senior lineman. So it's 3rd down.
And you see you could see he was looking, and then he just pulled it down and took off with it. Good block, good defense downfield.
So 2 years ago, the district championship was on Concho Sports Network, and it was a good game, but Eldorado won. Last year, the district championship went to Christoval. And here they are battling it out again for district supremacy that could lead to a district championship.
3rd and 2, and he picked that up.
Texas Bank, 1st and 10.
Sebastian Salinas there coming off the bottom of the pile.
34-22. Cougs lead it. The high-flying Eldorado offense has come to life here in the second half. And that is a completion to Santiago Hernandez.
Riley Workman there had great position.
They're going to hurry things up. 4 receivers. Covarrubias across the middle, too high, tipped and incomplete. Stops the clock at 4:53 in the 3rd.
And just went hurry up, trying to get them off, not letting them sub in anybody, not letting them get situated.
Matter has over 450 yards, the leading receiver for this high-flying team. There's a little delay handoff.
Nice tackle.
Goodness, James Kimball goes down hard, and they're going to get up slowly. It's Caden Carpenter that slammed him to the grass.
It was a great open field tackle. Wow.
I think Carpenter caught a stiff arm.
I think he caught the bad end of that. I see him, he popped up. He's like, what? Yeah, I got that tackle.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you like to see as far as tackling, where they stop dead in their tracks.
That's right. You know, and as a coach, you get so out there in the open field, you got a running back. It's starting to get a little damp out here, so that field's getting a little slick, and you see your guy lined up out there. You know where that running back knows where he's going. You don't know where he's going.
That's going to be a Christoval timeout. First of the half. Tiffany Sellers Realtor, 949-5575, bringing you this timeout. We'll take it with them. 34-22. Christoval leads this contest in the 3rd. We're back with more. You're watching high school football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Back with more after this on Concho Sports Network.
Patriotic.
Innovative.
Dependable.
Family values.
Faith.
Trustworthy.
Ethical.
Community-minded.
Loyalty.
Honesty.
Diverse.
Friendly. Committed. Punctual.
Customer service.
These are the values on which we built Bug Express.
Mom, we are honored to carry on your legacy.
Back in Pardee Stadium, 4.5 to go, 3rd quarter, 34-22. Christoval leads it. Eldorado on the move. Short little screen pass goes to Santiago Hernandez. He's close to a Texas Bank first down.
And I know we have some Wall fans that are out there watching. I know I ran into one a while ago whenever I was walking around out there that was personal foul against the Eagles.
John Kellermeyer, our referee tonight, joined by Timothy Seymour, Ryan Reed, Dayton Edelman, and Jake Cullett from the San Angelo Football Officials Association.
But according to Dave Campbell's Texas Football, the Hawks were victorious 29-20 over the Buckaroos of Breckenridge.
Buckle up, Buckaroo.
So Central is down 21-7 to Permian in the 4th quarter.
Well, they can score quickly, so we'll hold out hope.
Lakeview 21-21, Fort Stockton with 4:15 left in the 4th.
How about that? Chapa and company for Lakeview. Covarrubias, they've had him on the run all night, and he will not escape the Christoval.
Well, and he got it off.
He gets the little dump-off pass miraculously to James Kimball. Kimball may have a Texas Bank first down. I don't think he did.
I don't think he got enough. think he's going to be a couple of yards short.
I was already talking sack, and he got it away.
That's just backyard ball right there is all it is.
You know, the thing about games like this, when you look back, you can say, I played my rival. On offense and defense, we played.
That's right.
You know, I didn't come in for 2 or 3 plays. Everybody plays.
And Christoval will take over.
Yeah. The Cougs get the stop. They got it. It looked close. Yeah. Didn't get it. But an A for effort, though, on that one.
Absolutely.
Eldorado trying to keep it going, but it's a Texas Bank first down for Kyle Lohman and company. Faba is a wrecking machine tonight as the flag goes down. He's out of bounds at the 45.
It's going to be a hold.
So it'll back him up.
That'll back him up.
I want to say hi to everybody watching the broadcast tonight. We appreciate it. Including Bobby Pitts, listening to Brownwood. He said, ask you if you knew who he was. Yes. You know his dad? Of course.
Heck yeah.
Everybody around there knows Groner Pitts.
Groner Pitts.
Thanks, Bobby. He's a loyal Concho Sports Network viewer. So 1st and 20 on the 28-yard line for Christoval.
That wind is picking up, blowing my papers all over the place. Got to tape some down here.
Left side, look out. There goes Bo Jolly. We hadn't said Jolly's name in a while. He's still out there playing. Got a touchdown reception in the first half to end it.
That was a nice 12-yard run there.
That's not a Texas Bank first down, but at least it's closer.
Closer.
After the holding call. And again, there are 25 seconds left.
2nd and 7. Let's go, Bo is the chant.
With the clock stop, doesn't matter. 3:17 in the third, 3:16.
Yeah, but they are using every bit of this clock.
Mm-hmm. They are certainly executing their game plan very well.
Faba just follows his blockers there.
Inching closer to the first down. It brings up 3rd and 7.
You can see him trying to get up off the ground there. He's like, hey, somebody give me a hand.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm toting the rock here. Can somebody pick me up?
Yeah, he's talking to his teammates like, hey, somebody, hey.
Hey, I'm on the ground. Come on.
You had one job, man. Help me up.
3rd and 3.
So 3rd down and 3. Blitz. Look from the Eagles. And here it comes.
There he
Faba
is. Look
right
at that.
side. And when he gets going, he's hard to bring down. Faba. And a Texas Bank first down. He is in Eldorado territory at the 44.
Look at those. Got a guard pulling there. Number 52 out there in front of him, Brendan Wilcox. Looking, he's, you know, I used to say they're going around the corner head hunting, looking for somebody to block.
That's right. He almost spun out of that tackle. Cooper, Metter, and Santiago Hernandez got him out of bounds. Caden Carpenter, Bo Jolly will go wide to the left. Apiton Salinas wide to the right. We haven't said his name tonight.
You've just been waiting to say his name.
I have, because Apiton, he's been on varsity since he, I don't know, since he was sophomore at least. All of these guys, I remember them from 2 years ago.
And in the end of the 6th, the Stros are up 2-0 over the Red Sox.
No longer the Lastros, as people used to.
No longer the Lastros. But we still got the Strangers, so.
2nd down, 7 in the 3rd. 1:40 to go. Christoval on the move. Kyle Lohman, the quarterback.
He looks.
Cuts it back, has a little time, and he's going to run. Sideline. They lost track of him. So Lohman using his feet to get some yards.
And he was looking. He rolls left, cuts field, goes back around to the right. Still looking. Decides, I'll just keep it. and picks up 9 for a first down. There was a flag on the play. And haven't seen the call.
You're discussing it with John Kellermeyer, wearing the white hat tonight.
Maybe a hold.
Okay. Bo Jolly comes back in. They're going to send Caden Carpenter to the left, bunched up with number 13, catcher Joyner. Faba trying to keep things going, but the Eldorado Eagles will get on him, including Austin Koch, the senior nose guard.
And there had one of the guys, number 3, looked like their Cooper Metter, had his finger stuck in Fava's face mask. So he couldn't. That wasn't them being ugly or anything. They just couldn't get up off of each other. And a lot of folks at home don't realize how easy that is to happen. That you're just trying to make a tackle and you get your finger stuck in a face mask. There's been countless times that I had some of my defensive linemen come over and, their fingers pointing to the left and their hands going to the right. And that will be a timeout.
Okay. We will take this Tiffany Sellers Realtor timeout. 3rd and 14 when we return. You're watching high school football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Back after this on Concho Sports Network.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at locally owned VGI. VGI, to connect and protect.
Cotton Farm.
Back in Christoval, the backyard brawl we thought it would be, and it is. 34-22, Cougars lead it. High school football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Faba, they haven't really got an answer for him so far. He is getting yardage on every play. They corralled him that time, but still, he's hard to bring down, and he has been a big factor. 24 carries, 144 yards, and a touchdown for number 7.
And he's getting up a little slow there. So it'll be 4th and 9.
And that is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's going to be a good finish, Arlen. I'm excited.
Hey, and while we're talking about finishes,
uh-oh.
Let's see. Sorry, I lost it right here.
Are you going to be the bearer of bad news?
No. If you're a Wall Hawk fan, Early is beating Clyde 34-6 with 10:43 left in the 4th quarter. The Chiefs are still tied up with Fort Stockton with 24 seconds left in the game, 21-21.
Overtime.
Definitely heading to overtime.
Money, what's that?
Definitely, and look at that. There's those 24 rushing yards. So the passing yards, you see what they found. They found those passing yards. So the defense on the front's doing their job. On the backside, those defenders are doing their job too, because they're holding those Eagles to 206 yards passing.
They've done a good job of keeping Covarrubias from running all over the place or getting loose and making big plays.
And that was our key to the win.
Exactly. Undefeated at home, these Christoval Cougars, by the way. They have to punt. Kobe Woodfin with the punt, and it will take a Cougar bounce close to the 20-yard line. And Covarrubias and company have 14 points to make up, and they need to do it quickly because this is the final quarter of play.
And you're talking about, clock management, clock and burning the clock. I'm not sure, since we haven't seen them all year long, if that's what the punter is supposed to do, but you notice he ran out a couple of yards out there before he kicked the ball. Well, if you're not putting that pressure on him, he's got that time to do that, and then he can kick the ball downfield.
I thought he was going to take off running a few times.
He might there toward the end.
Eldorado Eagles, never count them out. Their arms say faith over fear. And look out. Still going.
James Kimball with the run there.
You see the arm wrap or the arm, what do you call those things? They remind me of opera gloves. You know, they go up your, it says faith over fear on it.
It's just the sleeve is all it really is.
They traded those hip pads for those.
That's right.
Things.
Great
Texas
pressure.
Bank first down on throwing on first down.
And it's going to be a moot point. There's a flag in the backfield for holding.
Okay, pass intended for Damian Romo. There a lot of ingredients go into the chance to win against this Eldorado team. Turnovers, check. Field position, check. Things have gone Christoval's way in that way, but still, this team is not done until the clock says 0.
Well, and you look at the penalties I've got, and I'm not saying this is 100%, but 5 penalties for Christoval, and I think that's the 3rd one on Eldo.
Covarrubias, hands off. It's Kimball. Kimball with the stiff arm. Kimball knocked out of bounds by Jake Bonus, the senior.
And getting a little chippy out there.
The sportsmanship has been great, but even good sports get a little irritated at times.
There was a block in the back, looked like they missed.
I don't think they were overzealous about getting him out of bounds.
That far out of bounds either.
Covarrubias throwing, and it is too tall in the flat to cousin Jason, the sophomore. 3rd down, the big one, 3rd and 14.
And that looked like a little hitch there, and it completely got the safety to bite on it.
Ranked number 8 in the state, this Eldorado team has been unstoppable as far as offense goes. Over 40 points a game. Big 3rd down here. They need to convert. Covarrubias running. Pursuit. Throws. Sideline. Is it intercepted? It is.
It is intercepted.
Turnovers were key in this ball game. Christoval has had several, and Eldorado has given them to him.
I think that's the 3rd turnover for Eldorado, and I think Christoval only has 1.
Yeah. They have, I think I worded that a little weird. I said they have turnovers. They've gotten the Eldorado's turnovers. Hey, it's Texas Bank first down, and the Cougar offense has been very efficient. They can throw long, as they proved at the end of the 2nd quarter. Just an all-out good effort.
And Lohman took a quick look back there to see what the play clock was at. It's at 5.
They get it down to 1 every time they can to keep the clock moving, and that's a 5-yard gain for Faba. Boy, he's going to be tired.
He looks tired. There after that last run right before the quarter break, he looked tired.
You remember Grady West that used to coach at De Leon, took him to state? He said, you know, he's just good old tough country kids. And they are. They're tough country kids.
Well, you know, whenever my first daughter was born, or second daughter was born, I said, oh, look at that big old hay-fed girl. And the doctor looked at me and said, not a good thing to say, Dad.
Yeah, right. But, you know, they're hauling hay and
well, they're working
agriculture stuff when they're not working out.
That's right.
That's life.
Fava carried it, but I don't know where it went. He was on the ground frustrated.
It'll be short of the first down, so yeah, they're going to say 3rd and 3 officially.
And you can see Coach Otho looks down here at the clock, at the play clock, to see how much time he's got. He's going to take his time, let it run, let it run, let it run. Jolly, 4 receptions, 63 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Right about this time in the ball game, the Eldorado Eagles are used to seeing teams keep the clock running just to not get blown out. But this is a special Christoval team. Oh, look out. Inside the 30-yard line to the 25.
And you can see he wanted to go quick. He wanted to hit that screen really quick, but he had to hold up because there was a defender there. Manages to throw it right in between his hands. Good cutback, good vision. Nice tackle there, number 12. Damian Romo. Tony's cousin, isn't that what we said earlier?
Sure.
Yeah.
You're starting rumors. Well, I know Covarrubias, Jason is a cousin.
That's right.
2 backs, 3 in the flight pattern. Lohman has played a very good game so far, and he hands off for a short gain, if anything.
Faba, the ball carrier. Helmet comes off. He'll have to come off for a play.
And he doesn't look very happy about it.
He won't be happy about that.
Yeah, well, these kids will remember this game the rest of their life. They can brag on it at the coffee shop for years to come.
That's right.
And that's why they're giving everything they have, because that's the thing about high school football. You don't get chance after chance. On 2nd down and 8, 8.5 to go and counting.
Catcher Joyner gets it. He's got a guard up there in front of him. And he is off to the races.
It's gone! Catcher Joyner this time for the touchdown. 25 yards. Touchdown Cougs. And the Eldorado Eagles are now in deep trouble.
We said this was going to be a brawl, and this has been a brawl.
It sure has. Look at Catcher.
Look at that low center of gravity. Just keeps his shoulders down.
It's like
protecting
Jerome Bettis.
that rock. Oh, Jerome Bettis. Yes.
The bus.
The bus.
And Catcher caught that bus to the end zone.
And here we go, number 52. Brendan Wilcox. Now they switch.
Oh.
Little trickeration there. He looks.
Looking, and Eldorado will snuff it out and stop
Carpenter.
him. And Caden Gonzalez on the stop for Eldorado with a little help, but still, it's 40-22.
Who would have thought it?
Cougars in command with 8:20 to go. We'll be back. You are watching high school football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Back after this on Concho Sports Network.
In the Concho Valley is risky business, being cotton farmers themselves and coming from generations of families in the cotton industry. Susie and Daniel Wilde at Oasis Crop Insurance understand this firsthand. That's why, year in and year out, from the first seed you plant to the last bowl you harvest, Oasis Crop Insurance is your risk management partner.
Oasis Crop Insurance, service from paradise.
Angelo.
Welcome back. We are back. I got caught up in the celebration, the fans behind me here.
I know. I always say that just in case so you don't say something like, I sure do hate soccer.
No, that was not me, and that was years ago. First Community Federal Credit Union presenting the broadcast tonight of high school football. And Schertz Landscape Company bringing you this Cougar kickoff as they lead 40-22 over number 8, their rival, Eldorado. Returned, good field position close to the 40-yard line. That's where they will set up if there's not a fumble. There he is!
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, boy. Another turnover, and the Cougars have the ball right back.
2 fumbles, 2 interceptions. We said that Eldorado had to play mistake-free football, and you don't get there with 4 turnovers.
It's just, and you know, on the bright side for them, no matter what happens, you want to get this kind of game out of the way before the playoffs. You know?
That's right. That's right.
You get 3 or 4 deep in the playoffs, have a game like this, well,
you're going home.
Mm-hmm. Punts that didn't go very far that gave Christoval a short field. It's just, the perfect storm.
And look at that. They're in the backfield. Which one do you pick? Oh, Faba. Okay.
Faba, catcher Joyner. Now, all right, let's
there you go.
Okay.
They got the whistle. But which do you pick? You've got Fava back there, and
we got catcher Joyner now.
Catcher Joyner back there. I mean, definitely, that's a great thing if you're a coach to have the ability to have both of those running backs back there.
And really, Joyner now, a little fresher, has the hot hand at the moment. But Fava, when he gets the ball, he gets yardage.
I think this is mom and dad behind
Let's go, catcher. Seven and a half to go in the ball game.
And there he goes. Look
There's
at that.
Catcher
He just
Joyner.
lowers those shoulders.
And he is,
oh my gosh.
He is just running people over.
And that's not, Eldorado's trying to tackle him, but he is just a low center of gravity. He runs with those shoulders square, low down. And he's, into the secondary before somebody finally puts some hands on him.
And he's got the hot hand. He's fresh. They may not stop him the rest of the game. Defense for Eldorado looking a bit winded.
We had a kid like that whenever I coached. We called him bowling ball because he'd run up to the line and you'd hit the line. And you'd be like, oh, well, he's done. Oh, there he goes. He scored a touchdown.
There's Fava.
And this running game, burning up the clock, 6:32. Another first down.
It is a punishing running game.
It is. But then they can also drop back. They're not one-dimensional. They're two-dimensional. They can drop back and throw that ball also.
Mm-hmm. Certainly has been the coming-out party tonight for these Cougars to make the statement to the Lone Star State that maybe they deserve to be in the top 10.
And, we were talking about at halftime what their ranking was. And I think they're number 12 or number 13 in Dave Campbell's.
Mm-hmm.
But they're definitely showing that they deserve to be up there a little further.
Some good football being played here in the country between both of these teams. 6 minutes, and it is Texas Bank, or second down, Clock ticking. Cougars at 6-1. Their only loss was to Roscoe, the Plowboys. According to the poll, they're higher than Roscoe nowadays.
Look at those total yards, 375 to 253. And I would be curious to see how many of them are rushing yards.
Right. It's still a surprise to people who were picking this game.
And Moneyball just updated. It was 383 for total yards. And here's a pass.
Going to throw. Lohman across the middle. And it's incomplete. That's a good defensive play that time from Nino Tabunga.
And there's 200 officials behind me that are yelling push off.
This is a spirited
there you go. Look
crowd.
At that. 253 total yards to 383. But look at those rushing yards, 261. They're definitely, Christoval's leaning on those rushing yards, whereas Eldorado coming in, they were the rushing team. But there's another one. Those four turnovers. 4 turnovers.
Combined with some special teams hiccups that gave a short field to Christoval. It's everything Christoval wanted. Faba. And then you have to deal with him. And once you get him dealt with, you have to deal with catcher Joyner.
You're going to have to deal with Joyner. So, great thing. It's a great thing for a coach to have a two-headed monster back there running the ball.
And then you have to deal with Bo Jolly catching.
Right.
And the sleeping giant tonight, Apaton Salinas. Good player. And you never know. They might want to chunk one to him.
Well, and you got Workman that got the whole thing started with a 4-yard run.
Two good squads.
And I don't know if you can hear every once in a while you'll hear the Christoval fans start chanting scoreboard. Just
catcher with the ball. He gets a couple of yards.
And you're still seeing that sportsmanship.
Mm-hmm.
Cobarrubias picking them up off the ground. And neither one of these teams are out of the playoffs.
Oh, no.
These are your two teams that are going to represent District 14 out of the 2A.
This basically is like an unofficial district championship.
Pretty much is.
Say. But still, for Eldorado, they needed to have their bad game during the season, not during the playoffs.
That's right, and they're milking this clock. We're down to 8, 7, 6. And there's
Catcher again. He will not be denied. His destiny is the end zone. Catch the wave. Catcher Joyner does it again. That's 2 in a row. Touchdown, Cougs, and they may have just put it away. 46-22. Steps out of a tackle. Hit around the 2.
And you're not going to bring him down with just putting a shoulder into him. You're going to have to hit him, wrap up, and big boy him.
So Brendan Wilcox.
That's going to be blocked.
Caden Carpenter's hold, and it's blocked.
And I don't see any flags on the play.
So extra points, 2-point conversions, some hit or miss, but it's 46-22. Celebration about to begin here in Christoval. 3:38 to go. We're back after this. You're watching high school football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Back after these words on Concho Sports Network.
RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo Oro Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
We are back in Christoval. 3:38 to go in this brawl between the Cougars of Christoval and the Eldorado Eagles. 46-22, Christoval.
Sorry, didn't mean to step on there, but if you're a Central fan, Permian beat the Bobcats 21-7. But if you are a Lakeview Chief fan, and I can't confirm this, but it looks like one thing a while ago said,
oh no,
Lakeview had won. Now it says overtime and says that Fort Stockton won. So I think our celebration here was a little premature.
Boy, I feel like I've been kicked in the gut.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here, the Schertz Landscape Company kickoff. Come out to the 35.
And I'm trying to see if we can get some other scores here.
Could be the last stand for the number 8 ranked Eldorado Eagles for the evening. Still a huge crowd here. Nobody's going home. And that is Kimball to the right side for a short gain.
And those number 8 Mason Punchers are down to Johnson City, 20-21.
I saw another one. Coleman was beating Cisco.
Sterling City, 50-46. Nice reception.
That's close to a Texas Bank first down, but the clock is going to keep running. They have all their timeouts. Christoval, undefeated at home. Wins over Wink, Grape Creek, Sonora, Goldthwaite, Rock Springs, and Menard. Only lost 42-30 to Roscoe. Only 2 teams have scored 20 points on this defense. So now 3.
Oh, nice tackle.
Can't escape to the outside. That is a nice one. Jake Bonus.
But if you're a Central fan, a good positive there. Abilene Eagles beat the Broncos 42-7.
Well, things don't get easier for Central with Legacy coming to town.
No.
And then that trip to Abilene. Woo. The Little Southwest Conference. And in this district, there are 2 teams that are giants, Christoval, Eldorado. And the battle has been fierce tonight, but things have mostly gone the way of the Cougars.
And the Battle of Midland Legacy is 57, Midland High 27, with 1 minute left in the fourth.
It says Miles beat Menard 38-25.
What do we got here? Personal foul. Chop block on the Eagles. Ball goes over on downs.
And that may be it for the green and white. And the celebration starting behind us along the fence. It's going to get crazy here.
Yeah,
you can just listen to them.
If you can hear them behind us, they're.
Of course, Eldorado had a rowdy crowd too. They're not right behind us, but we can hear them across the way.
We can hear them along the way, and their crowd is thinning out over there.
Next week, Junction, then home against Miles for these Christoval Cougars. Coach John Long and his Eldorado Eagles. Next week at Menard, and then home to wrap out the season, or the regular season, against Junction.
And that's the best play in, best formation, best play in football. If you're winning, if you're losing, it's the worst play.
Oh, it's a gut-wrenchingly terrible if you're losing, especially if you're losing by like 2 points and they down it.
That's right. Josh Faba, 31 carries, 174 yards, 1 touchdown.
Well, he has been a steamroller. As we get to 1:30 to go in the contest.
And you know, you hate in these games for it to be, it's just back and forth, back and forth. You want it to be a tight game. You sure don't want it to be a blowout.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, it shows maybe the ranking system isn't always the best.
But this won't be the last time Eldorado has to deal with Kyle Lohman, only a junior.
Yeah. Yep. We're below 50 seconds.
Well, the undefeated Eagles of Eldorado will be 6-1 now.
And it's 3rd and 10.
2-1 in district.
They'll have to take one more down.
One more, and that should do it, as the clock is at 31 seconds. And the celebration starts. Hey, listen to that. The last 21 seconds will roll off the clock. The Christoval Cougars have done something that, well, a lot of the people in the state that do the picking thought that was impossible. And they've controlled the game, and they are about to win it. I'll just shut my mouth, and you can listen to the Christoval fans. Listen to them. And it's all over. Number 8.
The soil is the nursery stock we grow and sell. Since the beginning, our knowledgeable landscape professionals have been here to keep your yard thriving, rain or shine. At Schertz, we believe in keeping our nursery stocked with quality products that flourish in the conditions we live in. We call the Concho Valley home, and you can trust us to have the answers for your project, big or small. When quality counts, you can depend on Schertz.
As San Angelo's only locally owned bank, Texas Bank loves West Texas, and we love football. Strong traditions like West Texas football have roots that run deep, much like Texas Bank. For over 57 years, Texas Bank has called San Angelo home while building a reputation as one of the most successful banks in Texas. See what we have to offer, and we think you will agree. While other banks have branches, Texas Bank has roots.
At Concho Bonds, we have an honest, friendly, and professional staff with over 40 years of experience. We understand that if you or a loved one needs our help, you want fast and efficient service that you can trust. That's why at Concho Bonds, we are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, with easy payment plans, and we accept all major credit cards. Y habla español. At Concho Bonds, it is better to know us and not need us than to need us and not know us.
Patriotic.
Innovative.
Dependable. Family values.
Faith.
Trustworthy.
Ethical.
community-minded,
Loyalty.
Honesty.
Diverse.
Friendly. Committed. Punctual.
Customer service.
These are the values on which we built Bug Express.
Mom, we are honored to carry on your legacy.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at locally owned VGI. VGI, to connect and protect.
Cotton farming in the Concho Valley is risky business. Being cotton farmers themselves and coming from generations of families in the cotton industry, Susie and Daniel Wilde at Oasis Crop Insurance understand this firsthand. That's why, year in and year out, from the first seed you plant to the last boll you harvest, Oasis Crop Insurance is your risk management partner.
Oasis Crop Insurance, service from paradise.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo Oro Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
Hey football fans, I'm Elizabeth Chavez, and I want to let you know why First Community Federal Credit Union has been voted Best Credit Union for the past 23 years. Our amazing staff is here to welcome you and help you find ways to save money. First Community is the #1 auto lender in the Concho Valley. We offer free checking with amazing benefits you can't beat. First Community also offers a Visa Platinum with extra low rates on purchases for the first 12 months and on balance transfers. So be smart, bank smart with First Community Federal Credit Union.
Best Tech Supply is a proud sponsor of Concho Valley Football. I invite you to stop by our new location at 4512 Adobe Drive for all your herbicide, insecticide, fertilizer, and outdoor power equipment needs. Bestex also carries a large selection of Green Mountain grills and K2 coolers for all your tailgating events. For knowledgeable advice of your lawn and landscaping, as well as service of your outdoor power equipment long after the sale, call us here at Bestex, 653-1300.
For a healthy lawn and landscape, visit Best Tech Supply or besttech.com.
Established in 1927, Schertz Landscape Company is as well rooted in the Texas soil as the nursery stock we grow and sell. Since the beginning, our knowledgeable landscape professionals have been here to keep your yard thriving, rain or shine. At Schertz, we believe in keeping our nursery stocked with quality products that flourish in the conditions we live in. We call the Concho Valley home, and you can trust us to have the answers for your project, big or small. When quality counts, you can depend on Schertz.
As San Angelo's only locally owned bank, Texas Bank loves West Texas, and we love successful banks in Texas. See what we have to offer, and we think you will agree. While other banks have branches, Texas Bank has roots.
Hey, welcome back to Jack Pardee Memorial Stadium in Christoval, Texas. It's all over. This district showdown, the backyard brawl. Christoval comes out on top, 46-22 over their arch rival Eldorado, no longer undefeated. Coach Chad Otho is here with us, and Coach, congratulations on the win.
Thank you, appreciate it.
It may have come to a bit of a surprise at some people around the state, but you think it's a surprise to you and the boys, or did y'all know you were holding a little something tonight that they may not have expected?
Well, we knew coming into this game that we had a good football team, and we knew Eldorado was good, and it's been a great matchup for the past 5-6 years, and it's come down to this. These guys are ready for it. They're ready to play. We had one setback early in the season, but we rebounded from that and learned from a lot of it.
Do you feel like you learned from that setback and kind of reconfigured a few things, and it's helped you here down the road?
No doubt. That was a mistake. A lot of mistakes in the game that we lost, and we knew that we could bounce back from that. We had the confidence to do it, and we knew to just keep pushing. Pretty much every team that they've played this year, because they score so, they've scored over 50 points against everybody but 2 opponents, and they scored over 40. A lot of teams decided to run the play clock down to 1 and then snap it. But it seemed like they were doing that in the second half to not get blown out. You guys did it with purpose. Was that your game plan all along? Control the clock, but attack the entire time? Yeah, first of all, we wanted to, like you said, control the clock early in the game. And then when we were getting things moving and the O-line was doing a great job, I just wanted to keep pushing and let them guys go. Offensively, you think you did everything that you set out to do as far as running, but you got some passing in too. A touchdown pass at the end of the half. Yeah, we knew Eldorado had a great secondary. They got a lot of good skilled kids, a lot of athletes. And our main goal is coming into this game was to run the ball and pound the ball, eat some clock, and just let our front line work. Did you, before the games, basically decide to pull out all the stops? Going for 2 multiple times, and then right at the end of the half, a long pass. We were thinking, well, you've got the lead, you get the ball back in the third quarter, play it safe. Did you decide before the game you weren't going to play it safe? No, I knew these guys were playing such good defense at the time that I was willing to go ahead and take a shot there, and it paid off. Well, the defense and offense both complemented each other very well. Plus, you got, in order to beat a team like this, you need a little help with field position and turnovers. You got everything you needed tonight. Yeah, our secondary played well. They gave up a good couple long passes. They got a great receiving core and a great quarterback, and we knew that was going to happen. But our secondary, I put our faith in our secondary, and these guys were pretty locked down tonight.
Hey, and Coach, on Joyner, did you find he just had the hot hand, or what made you start handing him the rock a little bit? That's a pretty good 1-2 punch there. That's an incredible 1-2 punch. Just start, and he wants the ball a lot more than I probably need to give it to him, but he's kind of that guy when Josh gets worn down and they start keying on him that we talked about all week. Josh creates opportunities for Catcher, and Catcher does a great job taking advantage of it. Well, and we talked about it on air. You've got Catcher, you've got Faba, and then you let Lohman drop back, and he tosses the ball downfield to Jolly. So you've got a well-rounded offense there. Yeah, we have a pretty good offense. We have we got a lot of great skilled kids, and they all do their part. Talk to these receivers all the time. They know we're a pretty run-heavy team, but they do a great job of blocking on the edge, and they kind of take a lot of pride in that. And then when it's their turn, we throw the ball to them. And the defense, your defense came up with 4 turnovers, 2 fumbles, 2 interceptions. All the way around, you won the game. Yeah, it was a pretty good, pretty complete game that we had. I would call it a complete game. Yeah, and I'm pretty proud of them. Yep, good job, Coach. Thank you. Hey, we said before the game, you guys were the unmovable object. They were the unstoppable force. Do you think that your offense had a little bit of a chip on their shoulder? Because all we've heard all week is, boy, Christoval has a great defense. Can Eldorado beat their defense? And people weren't talking as much about the offense. You think that they played with a chip on their shoulder and they opened some eyes tonight? Yeah, these guys, they work. We really do have a good offense. Sometimes our defense overshadows our offense a little bit, and I'm good with that. Let's play great defense. But we do a lot of work on on offense, and these guys they take pride in both sides of the ball. They're all two-way starters. Yeah. So, Coach, what's your message to the team after you get done with us and you get back in that locker room? What's that message for that team going into tomorrow? Well, we've talked about it before, and we talk about it tomorrow again. I always go by the term preparation is your separation. We got to go back, we got to prepare so we can continue to separate. That's good. Good message to have. Coach, this is one of those moments, one of those magic Texas high school moments where you have the whole town, and they're all out here celebrating, and we know you're proud. We'll let you join them, let you talk to some folks, but I know they're proud of you and the boys and the job you do. And congratulations. Enjoy it at least for tonight until you start talking about next week. This is a great place. All right. We appreciate you, man. Coach Chad Otto, the head man of the victorious Christoval Cougars. We'll take a break and talk to some more folks. How does that sound? Sounds great. Let's go. Everybody out here on the track celebrating, and we'll see you in a few minutes. We'll be back after this. You are watching the Pixelcast Media post-game show on Concho Sports Network, and tonight's broadcast is presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. We're back after these words on Concho Sports Network.
At Concho Bonds, we have an honest, friendly, and professional staff with over 40 years of experience. We understand that if you or a loved one needs our help, you want fast and efficient service that you can trust. That's why at Concho Bonds, we are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, with easy payment plans, and we accept all major credit cards. Y habla español. At Concho Bonds, it is better to know us and not need us than to need us and not know us.
Patriotic.
Innovative.
Dependable.
Family values.
Faith.
Trustworthy.
Ethical.
Community-minded.
Loyalty.
Honesty.
Diverse.
Friendly. Committed. Punctual.
Customer service.
These are the values on which we built Bug Express.
Mom, we are honored to carry on your legacy.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies.
Just not good at answering
Welcome
questions.
back to Christoval here at Jack Pardee Memorial Stadium. The whole town of Christoval is out here on the field celebrating here along the track as they defeat the previously undefeated Eldorado Eagles, and they got a lot of things done tonight, including defeating their rivals, taking first place in the district race, which could lead to the district championship, and beat an undefeated top 10 team. Arlen, we have some guests here. Mr. Faba is here with us, and Catcher Joyner is here with us.
Catcher Joyner is not the best name. So I'm going to start with you, Catcher. How did that, we talked to Coach Otho about him giving you the rock there at the end and letting you score. So how'd that feel to know that you could relieve Fava over there and get that scores?
I see Josh run hard all night, and it feels good to take a little bit of weight off his shoulders. And the line was blocking great. It's hitting inside, and Coach thinks I'm a great inside runner, so I really appreciate, him giving me the ball near the end.
I had a runner like you several years ago, and we called him bowling ball because he would roll up into the line, and we'd think, oh, he's done, and then all of a sudden you'd see him squirt out the other side. That's what you remind me of, because you have that low center of gravity. You drop those shoulders, you square them up. So where'd you get those skills? Where'd you learn that?
I got to give a lot of thanks to my dad. He's been my football coach since I was little. But kind of just, being in the moment, you learn how to adapt, and that's how I learned most of my skills, just playing the game.
Very good, very good. And you got your partner over there.
Josh Fava is here, and, man, what a tough game, dude.
Yep.
You every play, you were running tough. Let's talk about before the game. All you heard all week was their offense, their offense, their offense, their offense. And how in the world is y'all's defense going to beat that offense? Mm-hmm. Did that give you that make you a little mad, man, to say, hey, nobody's paying attention to our offense?
Yep, seeing all the new stuff, everybody was against us, so I felt like it motivated us, and it kept us calm and just go out there and play even harder. And, yeah.
It seemed like the game plan for a lot of people who pick these kind of things was for you guys to run, eat up the clock, stop them on defense and hope for the best. But you guys were very aggressive on offense, even right before the half, that throw.
Oh, yeah.
Did y'all know before the game, like, hey, we're going to kick it into gear and we're not going to play, I want to say scared, we're not going to play so conservative that we just play not to lose? Y'all are playing to win tonight, man.
Yep.
Is that something y'all talked about this week?
Yep, our coaches, we have Coach Eldo. He's always on to us. Every down, you play your hardest, never give up, and just keep going until that whistle blows. And then right when the play's over, you get back and you do it again. Never get tired.
Well, you guys certainly did make the community proud tonight. So what's your favorite part about playing football, man? Because at this level, you guys play on both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part?
My favorite part is running the ball and just getting hit. It sounds weird, but running up the middle, it's fun, and juking everybody, and that's the best part about it.
Yeah, so, Catcher, I just got to know, were your parents sitting right behind us? Because there was a whole group of folks that started chanting and cheering. Were they just sitting right over here right behind us, or was that just your fan club?
That was my family. They come and support me every game, and I love them all for that.
Good deal, good deal.
Any shout-outs and say hi to your family, friends?
I love you, Mom and Dad.
And the whole community is proud of you guys. Let's look this way.
Okay. My grandma and grandpa.
Grandma and grandpa.
Can't leave your grandma and grandpa out. I'll tell you, nobody's leaving.
No, nobody's leaving. Everybody's staying here, and they're waiting on y'all. So we're going to let y'all go.
What do you guys do during the summer? Do y'all do? I know you work out. You've got to play, but what y'all do? Any farm work or anything like that?
My work is just sports. That's all I really do. Work out and just play all the sports.
All right, we appreciate you guys. Josh Fava, catcher, joiner. Y'all played great tonight, and we wish you the best of luck. Still a couple of weeks to go to the playoffs, so don't look ahead and enjoy this one tonight. And I guess it's back to work tomorrow, huh?
Back to work tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all can go celebrate with the community. You made them proud. Enjoy this moment, man. Enjoy it.
Thank y'all.
Thank y'all.
Appreciate it. All right, we got
moms and dads
some
here.
More people. Let's just interview everybody.
Let's interview everybody. We'll take them all.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back to wrap things up on the Pixelcast Media postgame show right after this. You're watching high school football here from Christoval, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. We're back after this on Concho Sports Network.
While providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at locally owned VGI. VGI, to connect and protect.
Cotton farming in the Concho Valley is risky business. Being cotton farmers themselves and coming from generations of families in the cotton industry, Susie and Daniel Wilde at Oasis Crop Insurance understand this firsthand. That's why, year in and year out, from the first seed you plant to the last boll you harvest, Oasis Crop Insurance is your risk management partner.
Oasis Crop Insurance, service from paradise.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo Oro Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
Hey football fans, I'm Elizabeth Chavez, and I want to let you know why First Community Federal Credit Union
About to wrap things up here from Christoval, and what a night it has been. It lived up to billing, but it was the Cougars of Christoval that came out on top. 46-22 over number 8 Eldorado. They beat their rivals, and they now take first place in the District 14 2A race. Arlen, your final thoughts on the game?
You know, what an incredible game, well-rounded all the way around. Special teams, defense. The defense got it done, 4 turnovers, 2 fumbles, 2 interceptions. The offense got it done, and we just had 2 of the people here. We missed Jolly, we missed Lohman.
Yeah.
You know, we could have interviewed the whole team, but it wasn't just a one-sided win. It was the whole team. You had a lot of folks, you know, carrying the rock, catching the rock, doing that kind of stuff. So it was a well-rounded team. Coach Otho, you know, hats off. It's going to be, you know, there's a lot more football still to play.
You know, and one game does not make an entire season.
No.
And Covarrubias and the green and white, very good football team, definitely a top 10 team. Just it didn't go their way as much as it needed to tonight. They played hard, they made some plays, but it came down to first possessions, didn't do much, and then the punts went basically nowhere, giving a short field to Christoval, let them get up 20 points.
Well, you know, in those first 2 points, 12 yards between those first 2 punts, and I think that's what really kind of derailed Eldorado, and they're still gonna go in the playoffs. They're still gonna be. These are 2 teams that can go really deep into the playoffs, and it's not gonna be. This one loss is not gonna set them back. If anything, it may fire them up to where Coach Long has them ready to fire off the ball and play some decent things. You're looking at the stats: 415 yards total offense for for the Cougars compared to 260 for the Eagles. Well, then you look at right down there the 4 turnovers, but look at those rushing yards. 47 rushing yards for Eldorado. They were the ones that were coming in that were supposed to carry the tote the rock, and look at that, 293 for the Cougars. So we've got, they kind of flipped it on them.
They did. This was certainly the opposite of what a lot of people expected.
Completely.
But for Eldorado, still, several times we have seen, let's see, San Saba did it one year. Or no, Goldthwaite did it one year. They lost to their rivals and ended up winning state. Stephenville did it when they lost to Brownwood in 98. So you lose to your rival and then get fired up and go on and go all the way. And that could definitely happen. So still things to look for. It's not good. It doesn't feel good to lose to your rival, but they'll move on from it, and they have a very good football team. Obviously, Christoval does as well. Interesting to see if they'll get moved to the top 10 maybe.
I think they will, and I don't know that Eldorado completely will fall out of the top 10.
No.
2 points, and it's going to be a great thing. Before we get out of here, though, we got to thank all of the crew, because we had the whole Concho Sports Network crew here. Shay, I think we had Sean, the Shawns, Damien. We had Danica here, and so it was the whole crew, and it was fun to come out and do this.
Oh yeah, this is America right here,
and a great to be back here. Great to be outside and be with football again.
Absolutely. Well, we hope everybody has a safe weekend. Have a good weekend, and that's going to wrap it up for us. Arlen, it's been a pleasure.
Always.
Been a pleasure, man. Look forward to working with you again very soon. So for Arlen Ponder and the entire Concho Sports crew and everybody that was part of this one, I'm Darren Prater. For Concho Sports Network, have a great weekend from Christoval. Good night, everybody.